Bonan vesperon, my starlings and nesties. This is the Yonderer and Burb coming to you live. We are Love Tonight. Welcome.
Hello!
Hello.
Hello. We are live today.
Sure are live. We
Sure
were kind
are.
of scuffed.
It's not scuff. I just late.
Nah, I count that as scuffed.
It's not even scuff. Hi Q. Hi Noberto. How y'all doing today?
I forgot to pull up chat.
I know. Oh my god. For like 3 streams in a row, I was muted at the beginning, and I was like, "What the fuck?" One of them wasn't even my fault.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The other frog.
The no, the other Ace Attorney one.
Oh, the eight. I keep forgetting that we haven't done Frog Detective in months.
And it was like, why are you muted? And then the next day the same shit happened. Why are you muted? And I was like, god damn it.
Why are you
I know,
muted?
Bruto. Yeah, everyone was like, why are you muted? I'm like, god damn it. I don't know. You tell me.
That's so funny.
I did it though. I fixed it. We're no longer
You
muted.
fixed it.
I fixed it. I don't even know why I was muted that first time. Because I didn't even unplug my
No
mic
idea.
or anything. It just like
Hey.
did the thing.
Hey, Chad, I can't see the stream. Am I still tall?
The hell you mean am I still tall? I made you tall.
Am I still tall, chat?
I think I made you less tall than before. But you're still tall.
Did you stand on a stool today?
I think it might be my shoes.
Are you wearing heels today?
Slight lift.
Slight lift.
Slight lift. Hey yo, Mello's in the chat. You're still tall, Yan. Yes. See, I told you I made you tall.
Oh, that's pretty pog.
Made you tall. Pretty pog.
Yeah, that's pretty pog.
Pretty pog. I changed my PNG, so I guess I'm taller this way. I don't know.
Hello, Norberto. Hello, Mello. Hello, Q. How y'all doing tonight?
Y'all, I woke up like I took a 20-minute nap or something before stream, and then I had my alarm go off, and I laid there for like 2 more minutes, and then Jan messaged me on Discord like, "Hey yo," and I was like, "Oh shit, now I gotta get up for real now."
I was like, hey, yo, Burb.
Hey yo, you actually asked the question that was on my brain, cause I was like, should I push it to 8:30? Nah. And then you were like, do you want to do it at 8 or 8:30? And I'm like, don't make me choose. No, we're doing it at 8.
I was like really asking because I forgot how sweet. I forgot to eat dinner.
I forgot how to eat.
I don't know how math works no more. You put food in mouth?
He goes, I forgot how to eat.
What is chewing?
Chewing?
Chewing? What is that?
Num num. Mum. Oh my god, so I had to go pet sit over the weekend for Mayo, and whenever I had to feed their animals, I was like, mum.
Oh my god. Did it meow?
Yes.
Back?
Oh my god, the himbo cat, he was like, meow, like just follow me around like meow. And I'm like, what? I don't have food for you. I was like, you fat ass. I don't even have food right now.
Every time it's time for me to feed my cats, I walk out the door and they're like literally right at my door, like just staring at me.
That's so fucking cute though.
Then I take a few steps to the cupboard where the food is at, and they just follow me and they go meow, meow, meow.
They're so cute.
They really are.
I had so much fun pet sitting. It was my first time pet sitting for them, and it was so much fun.
Yeah. Was that your first time with like a cat for a while?
It was 2 cats and a dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 2 cats and a dog. And the dog, I was mostly worried that the dog wouldn't like go outside. And oh, Jan's a teensy bit quiet. Let me turn him up real quick.
I can turn up my mic too if you want me to.
It's up to you. You can either
let's see what chat thinks. Let me see. I'm at 60% right now on Discord, that's why.
Say something?
I bumped it up to 70 right now. How does it sound?
Okay, that should be better.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I think that's better. I'll turn you up a little bit just in case. Why am I facing away from Jan? Because I want to.
Why won't you face me directly?
You know how much work that is?
Really? Oh my god. It's so much work to look at your cat.
Oh my god.
I'm sad now.
Oh my god. I did it.
I'm
I
not
did
gonna
it.
turn
I
into a
did it.
munchkin today.
I did it.
I'm not gonna turn into a munchkin today.
I did it.
You're not gonna be able to pet the fluff.
I did it. I flipped
Oh,
it.
okay, never mind. All right then. All right, we're
God
good.
damn it.
I'll turn into a munchkin today.
You're so dramatic.
I'm kidding.
I
fine.
literally, dude. Okay, so I would pick up the bag of treats, and the freaking himbo cat would be like, "Meow," and he's like following me around and like rubbing against my leg and stuff, and I'm like, "Homeboy, can you wait? Can you wait? Can you chill?" Meow.
Let me get to your bowl quick.
What?
The cat. Let me get to your bowl quick so I can fill it with the treats.
He's like, "Meow," and I'm like, "Oh my god, you're so needy." It was so cute. Andres, thank you so much for subscribing again. Hello, welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Jan made me flip my PNG, and this is so weird because I've never had it flipped like this before, ever.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had it flipped like this.
I always flip mine when I do like a little bit where I'm walking on the stream.
That's true. I have seen you do that. Andres, how are you? Thank you for joining us on Frog Detective. I think you'll like this game.
It's really fun.
It's so fun. I don't understand why there's an invisible wizard, but you know, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's King Gizzard and the Invisible Wizard.
No.
Why not?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I pet sat this weekend and it was fun. And the dog went outside like a good girl. So.
For the poopies?
For the peepees. She didn't poop when I was
peepees.
there. She didn't poop when I was over there.
That's wild.
Well, she didn't really eat. I think because she was anxious, so she didn't eat.
Aw, she wasn't used to the environment.
Yeah, she didn't eat very much, but like she got used to me coming over because when she saw me, she would like get up and get ready for go pee pee, and I'm like, oh, okay, let's go.
Aw, it's just well behaved.
And then the himbo cat would like escort her to the door to go pee pee. Like she didn't know where the door was. It's so cute. They have like a whole system.
The himbo cat is like the guide.
Yeah, he is. Little constant.
I'm helping.
He's helping. He hears outside and he like jumps from wherever the hell he is to like go walk to the door, and then the dog just kind of like follows, and then the cat's like rubbing up against the dog for some reason. I'm like, what are you doing? Like he's all affectionate towards the dog, and I'm like, what are you doing? We love the himbo cat. The himbo cat is so cute. I had to move his box from the kitchen to the hallway because he kept trying to get in the box, but my aunt told me not to let the animals into the kitchen, at least like not for a long time, because they would get into the food. So like I just pushed the box in the hallway and he sat there in the hallway, and I'm like, good, that's where you belong.
This gay baby jail.
He just wanted the box. I was like, all right, you can have the box, just not here. So I moved it.
The funny thing with himbo cats, because I also have an orange tabby. Every time I go outside after I mow the lawn with the cat, for no reason, he just like sticks his head into the cut grass. Like he buries it like in there.
It's literally so funny though.
Yeah, he's like, let me get a little sniff. I showed you a photo, right?
Yeah, he's just like in the grass. It's so funny. I love that. It's so funny.
Like, I need a little whiff of it, please.
Yeah, himbo cat. I had to lift up himbo cat out of the kitchen a few times because he kept going in there. Dude, I literally shut the door on him because it's a sliding door. So I was sliding it closed, and he like zoomed out of nowhere through the door, and I like closed it on him. And I was like, what the hell? Where did you come from? He wanted his box. I was like, what the hell? You almost died. And he's just like, meow. And I'm like, oh my god. He would oh, sorry, go ahead.
No. I said I love the cat. It's because he's like a rescue cat.
Aww.
Yeah. His previous owners. This is kind of. I don't know if I mentioned it. I should mention it on stream because it's like might be considered animal abuse. But his previous owners did the thing that they do to dogs with their tail, right? I'm gonna be vague about it.
Okay.
And when we got him, like, he was like very anxious.
Aww.
So like the night where he was like meowing and like the first night we had him, he was meowing and meowing and meowing.
Aww.
So I just sat on the couch hugging him the whole night.
Baby.
Yeah, and I think that's why he like imprinted on me, I guess, because he always follows me around everywhere.
Baby.
It's a baby.
Baby. The little himbo cat's also a baby. I think he's like considered a kitten or something. So he's just.
Is he like around from kitten to adult or just kitten?
What do you mean?
Like, is it still like kitten like looks like a little baby or
Nah, it's not like a baby, but he's like he's still young.
like an adolescent?
I guess Mayo said that he was still considered a kitten because he's like a year or so.
Okay, yeah.
So
when
like
it's only when they're like a year and a half, I think.
yeah, something like that. He's probably approaching that because he looks like a big cat. He's just really long for no reason, and we're like, what the hell? What are you so long for?
Why you long, boy?
Why you long, boy? It's just he's so cute though. You pick him up and he's just like extension
calzone cat.
Calzone cat. Ignore that. That's not supposed to be there. Calzone looking cat. Oh my god, I love him so much. So cute. There's
Was
no
the
ad,
granny
by the
cat
way.
with
My
you too?
timer's broken. Huh?
Was the granny cat with you too?
Yes, the granny cat was there, except she doesn't like me, so she bites me. She'll try to bite me. She'll try to scratch me. So like, the first day I was there, she let me pet her head for a little bit, and then like something happened and she tried to hit me, and I was like, okay, no more. That's it.
She was like, no, not you. You lost your privileges.
Yeah, so like she only likes me when I gave her treats, but even then she wouldn't let me pet her, so I didn't really pet her.
That's so crazy.
And then if she got
Some
into the
cats are
kitchen,
finicky.
huh?
Some cats are like persnickety like that. I think that's the word, right?
I think. And then like I was like, whenever she got into the kitchen, I couldn't like, I didn't want to pick her up because then I would lose my hands. So when she was in the kitchen, I had to lure her out with treats. We'd like shake the little bag and she would be like, ah, food. But yeah, it was just like, mom.
Speaking of food, because I don't need dinner, I'm eating the chips right now.
Munch. Yeah, I was just like,
Hopefully you can't hear the munch.
no, I can't hear it, so that's good. I can hear you maybe rustling the bag though. Maybe.
Really?
Maybe. It might be like super soft, but okay. So that's my story time for the day. It's mum. Snicker, mum. Just, lure him out with some food. And then whenever I had to take the dog out, I'd be like, go outside? Go pee pee? Go pee pee? Go pee pee? And then she would like sit there and she wouldn't go pee pee. And I'm like, oh my god, please go pee pee. Please, it's cold. Please, go pee pee.
I just realized something.
What?
This week is like detective theme.
Yeah, because I got Froggy texted today, and then later this week I have Nancy Drew back on the table, the docket. I don't think that's
the docket.
Is it the
Yeah,
docket?
I was thinking that word. Yeah, I was thinking of that word when you said that.
Back on the docket, so because I need a break from Ace Attorney for a bit. Sounds like my dog, LMAO. I was like, please go outside. It was raining too, so of course she's not gonna go in the grass when it's raining. And I'm like, please go pee pee. Please go pee pee. She did it eventually though, so that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so she was good. She was good. They were all good. They were all good. They were probably all like, who the hell is this? But I don't think Boy really cared. He was like, meow. Food? And I'm like, okay, you get food, but you're also really fat. But
it's really funny too, with the when you're talking about the granny cat doesn't like you.
She doesn't like me. She used to like me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy too. I have a cat. He's like a gray tabby looking guy. Yeah, I think you've seen photos of him. When he was a little kid, he would follow me around all the time too. And now that he grew up, and he's got like a big ass coat, every time I try to pet him, he's like, no.
One time, I didn't even do anything. I was just like reaching for something around the cat, and then she was like, ow! And I was like, I didn't even touch you. And my cousin was on the phone, and she's like, it's because you're too close to her butt.
Oh my god.
Because she doesn't like it. when things are too close to her butt. Like she doesn't like people touching her butt.
Well, I mean, my cat lets me pet him, but every time I do, he's like scratching and biting me like little love bites. So it's painful.
Damn. Yeah, it was like cute at one point because she let me like pet her head, and then she like bit me, and I was like, what the fuck? So now I don't pet her anymore because she's gonna bite me.
Yeah, those could be love bites.
No, it was hard. It hurt.
It was like straight up like no.
Yeah, it was straight up was like chomp, and I was like, what the hell? It was rude.
So funny.
It was rude. And then she hit me too, and I was like, all right, you get no more love. You get treats, and that's it. I'm not petting you.
Who's the better cat, me or Boy Boy?
Oh, I can talk to you, Boy Boy. I can't talk to Boy Boy.
So am I the best cat?
Yeah, you got the talking. Talking gives you a leg up, cause I can't talk to Boy Boy. He just meows at me for food.
Chat. I'm the best cat. Chat. I can meow for food too.
I can meow for food too.
Thank you, Mello. Every time you're like eating something, I like go munchkin mode, and I'm like, hey,
I can meow for food too. Oh my god.
Like, yeah, I'm like meow. Please.
The deep ass meow.
Yeah, I'm like meow.
I'm like, bitch, get your own food. Yes, Mallow, you can be best fox. You with your con.
Yeah, you can be best fox.
Con. Okay, are we good? Are we ready to play game?
We're ready.
Game.
I'm still munching though.
Game.
Yeah, it's fine.
Where the hell's my mouse at?
Is your mouse locked?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Wait, what the hell did I just do? I don't know what I just did.
What did you just do?
I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
Oh my god, this music is so snazzy. You want to say something?
Hello?
Can you hear the music?
Yeah, I can.
Why do you sound like you're 30 miles away?
Because I was 30 miles away.
Oh, okay.
I darted all the way back here now.
Oh, okay. I was like, you sound like you're fucking 30 miles away.
I was reaching for some napkins to get rid of the cheap chip dust.
Oh, okay. Frog Detective has no reason to have such a good background music.
It has every reason. It's Frog Detective. What do you mean?
Frog Detective.
The greatest detective ever known to man.
Isn't he the second greatest detective?
Oh, yeah, Columbo is the greatest.
What is it? Lobster Cop?
All right, yeah, Lobster Cop.
Lobster Cop. Okay. Chat, is it good? Is the volume good? I hope it's okay. Lobster Cop. The freaking what is he? The commander or something? He's like, Lobster Cop wasn't available, so I had asked you. And we're like, well, shit, thanks. Thanks, bro.
I like that Frog Detective was like, yeah, cool, and didn't like say like that's kind of rude or anything.
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
he was like, you're right. He is the greatest. And I'm like, what the fuck? You agree? Alright, so we're playing Frog Detective 2, The Case of the Invisible Wizard, and this is the wizard. Like the cutie he is. Okay. You ready, Jan?
We ready?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah!
He's holding a lantern.
He's holding a lantern. It looks like there's like something in the lantern. Oh wait, I need two hands. Hang on.
You forgot.
I need two hands. I'm holding a water bottle with one hand.
Did you forget that it was like? Did you think it was point and click?
No, I just forgot. Like I needed to move. The phone.
It's like the first case.
The phone.
Frog Detective Crime Solving Agency. Frog Detective speaking. Wait, is that you or me?
You voiced the whole game, but I can switch off with you for this one if you want me to.
You can be supervisor, yeah.
Okay. Hi, detective.
Oh my god! I'm in the chip!
What the fuck?
I'm in the chip!
You
I'm
better
sorry,
not-
hold on.
You better not choke.
What? I dropped the mic. Hold on. Hi, supervisor.
Why did you hang up on me?
Huh?
We were talking just a moment ago about a new case.
The one at Warlock Woods, right?
Yeah.
I hung up because I got too excited about solving another mystery.
What the fuck you hung up on?
Imagine you're like, imagine like you're making plans, and like the person gets so excited with you that they just hang up on you.
That's actually so funny. That's understandable.
Huh? What can you tell me about this new case?
Hang on, I put my blankie back on. It's cold again. It's a doozy, detective. Hold on to your hat.
Supervisor, you know I can't wear hats.
Sorry. Anyway, Warlock Woods is a fairly small town up north. They don't get many visitors around there. A couple days ago, a new resident moved in. A shy kinda gal, doesn't like to be the center of attention. Anyway, she settles into the new house and doesn't go outside to greet anyone. The residents of the town feel like they need to welcome her properly, so they organize a welcoming parade.
Great idea.
Oh my god, y'all.
I'm muting.
Absolutely! But someone in the town seemed to think otherwise. Last night, the parade decorations were destroyed.
What?
I know, right? So rude. Nobody has any leads on this case. They don't know who done it. That's where you come in, detective.
That's me. I'm the detective.
I am aware. Warlock Woods is a magic town, so it's not the easiest place to get to. You'll need to take an enchanted cart to the end of the line, then travel the rest of the way on foot.
Too easy.
You'll need to question everybody to get to the bottom of things. Do you think you can solve the mystery?
Yep.
Great! Hop to it.
Haha. I'm a frog.
Oh, I forgot to mention. The new resident of the woods is special. She's invisible.
Oh. I read the Cheeto dust.
What the fuck?
I almost choked. You know when you're like finish a bag of chips and you like open it to like eat the dust?
And you inhale it?
I inhale, yeah. Hold on.
Why is eating so difficult for you?
I forgot to eat tonight, remember?
Why is it so difficult?
I forgot to eat, remember?
Why don't you remember how to eat?
I just remembered now. Ah! That was loud.
And a wizard!
Ah!
An invisible wizard.
Cool!
I fucking can't stand this game.
What's the relevance of her being invisible?
Nobody knows what she looks like, so they're really excited to find out. Hence the parade, and the direct decorations, and the celebrations.
They want her to be invisible. De-invisible.
Making shit up.
Visible.
Exactly. Anyway, do you have everything you need?
I have my shoes, my jumper. Oh, this is like, that's like the UK way of saying sweater.
Yeah.
My pants. I think I'm missing something.
Your magnifying glass.
Of course.
It's literally right behind you. It's on the table next to the door. Once you pick it up, you'll be ready to solve the mystery.
Thanks, Supervisor.
Look at the way this phone looks.
It's so it's so chunky.
Yeah, I don't get it. Good luck, detective.
I don't need
down.
luck.
He put the phone down.
He put the phone down.
Put the phone
Look,
down.
it's the first case.
Yeah, it is. That case was so dumb.
Did fraud detective just solve only 2 cases?
Well, like, what was this first case? He's by himself. Well, I guess he's not technically by himself.
Oh, that reminds me. Oh, just one more thing. The supervisor had like his own photo hung up on the wall.
Yeah, I think last time we established it was like food or something.
It's like weird to have like a photo of yourself on your wall, like in your office. Like, is this so like when someone comes into your office and they see it like, oh, it's this guy?
Pick it up.
My trusty magnifying glass. I can't solve mysteries without it. Well, maybe I could, but I wouldn't want to.
Got your magnifying glass.
My magnifying glass.
Yes,
the only thing that keeps me attached to the world, besides my jumper and my pants. The world is harsh and cold. I can only see through the magnifying glass way of reality. How it is able to.
Look through your magnifier with... Oh!
That's new. That's new. It's so warped. It's so warped.
Ooh. Let's go find a worm.
I like how I was trying to do a noir detective bit and you like move on.
Let's go find a worm. I was like, anyway. Oh!
Oh!
Hi? Hi?
It's Lobster Cop. It's Smile.
He wink.
He wink?
Oh my god, why does he have a theme song? What the fuck? What?
How long is this hallway?
Where is he going?
Why is he still smiling like that? A jumper is a sweater. That's how they say it in the UK.
What the fuck?
He's just standing there.
What? Why is he so tall?
I want to do like the classic detective voice for this guy.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
It's the famous fraud detective. Shay? Famous?
He's so tall and he's so small.
It's like the difference between 5'11" and 6 foot.
I'm not famous. Perhaps not, but I'm sure you will be soon. Wow, I hope so. What brings you to my office, detective?
This is your office?
Do they like share the same hallway? Why doesn't he have a door?
I don't know. What is this door?
Why is the hallway so long too? The door so wide. Yeah, you're right.
He was running.
He ran like 30 full ass seconds on full sprint. Like how long is the hallway?
Well, I was just leaving my office actually.
Where's his door?
You opened there, remember?
But like, where is it?
You see the little green strip over there?
That's his door?
Yeah, it's like...
Oh, it opened inward.
Yeah, it opens inward.
I work next door, right here. Oh, I thought that was a cupboard.
That's so rude.
Nope, that's my office.
His office has like a table in it. I thought this was his house.
I really thought so too. Where does he live?
I don't know.
I've been putting all my cleaning supplies in there.
It's Plume! Hi, Plume!
Hello, Plume. How are you doing?
Roberto says he's 5'11".
Aw. You're still taller than the average person, so it's okay.
That is true.
Yes, I've noticed. I'm in there working every time you do it.
That's so rude.
I even say this is my office. And then you say, sure it is, little cleaning frog.
You're a
He
little
thought he
cleaning
was.
frog.
He thought he was the janitor. Oh my god.
He said little cleaning frog.
And then I say, I am a crime-solving frog, not a cleaning frog. But usually you're gone already.
I like how he's like self-aware that he's a frog. Just like, I'm a frog.
I'm just a little guy.
Oh my god.
Excuse my ignorance, detective. I wasn't trying to offend.
Why is he smiling like that for real? For real?
He is at the top of the world, I think.
Hey Shima, I hope you're having a good night. Thank you, Plume. I hope you are too. And also, same. I like his pants too. Frog's pants. Froggy pants.
They look like corduroys. I like corduroys.
He has pockets.
Yeah. I hope he does.
Froggy got the drip.
I'm a very busy head full of mysteries. I'm a very busy boy. Very busy boy. You could say the busiest boy. I'm just a little busy boy. Lobster cop. That's me. Head full of mysteries. Sometimes I forget. I forget to be polite. You know, like most of the times. Especially talking to you, frog. Okay.
Yeah, we played the first Fire Detective.
Yeah, we
Why
did.
are you quacking?
Because someone redeemed a quack redeem.
Oh, did they?
I was polite all the time, but we never have time to solve crimes, eh?
You know, I don't think that's how that works.
I understand.
I guess that's how he thinks it works.
Maybe that's why I'm not as talented as you, lobster cop.
He has pockets.
He does.
What is he
Oh,
doing
they
with
don't
his
look like
arms?
corduroys.
Look at his arms. Do it
He's
again.
wiggling.
Do it again.
He's wiggling.
There it goes.
There we go. He's stretching.
I was like, what are you doing?
He's like flexing.
Perhaps. But detective, you must keep trying. Never give up. Okay? I can give you some tips if you'd like, okay?
Why does he have a sheriff's badge?
Wow! Yes, please. Tip number 1. Pay attention, say. Ah! You should make sure you're looking at things, paying attention to words, especially when you listen to people talking about all of the brand deals that they get off of Tesco.
Tesco.
Yes, quite right. Tip number 2. Everyone is a suspect, including yourself. Huh? Even you.
Oh my god, I predicted the script.
Look at you go.
Wow. I have the exact level of dad humor as this game, apparently.
I must expect myself much more from now on. Good call, say. Tip number 3. Carry a notebook, say. Oh, I'm not really big on books.
Oh my god, in the first game, they were like, books are stupid!
They did. They talked about burning them too, didn't they?
About what?
Burning them.
Something like that, yeah. Like Fahrenheit
Yeah.
451, like, books are dumb. That's why I believe the internet or something like that.
Yeah, they were like, I believe the internet. One of them had a username too. Like, that was their name.
Yeah! Mr.
They are
Monkey.
They are, without exception, factually inaccurate.
Oh, I thought that said incorrect.
Yeah, that kind of tripped me up too.
Detective, don't be foolish, Shay. A book you write yourself cannot be factually inaccurate if you are writing facts. I suppose they're right. I don't have a notebook, though.
Give me one.
I'll give you one, actually. That one right
If you look at Lobster Cop's hand for too long, it looks kind of weird.
there. Here we go. We have a notebook. This is ASMR time. If you can hear it flapping. You have the ASMR thing going on right now.
Well,
Look at his hands for too long, they look really weird.
They're like pincers, aren't they?
Yeah, they're like the lobster hands.
it's your lucky day. okay? I have a spare notebook on my desk, say. You can decorate and use it all you like, say.
I can decorate it?
You can.
Wow, really? Yep. There are stickers you can use too, say.
Oh my god.
I bought them with all my crime-solving money, say.
Same.
Cool!
Wait, you have crime-solving money?
No, I would buy it. I would buy stickers if I had crime solving money.
Oh yeah.
I'd buy
Aren't you
stickers.
kind of like Sabrina though?
What do you mean?
Don't you solve magic crimes?
Is that what Sabrina does? I don't remember what Sabrina
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, some of the series episodes.
Oh,
there's
I
that.
should watch Sabrina again.
It's really funny.
Yeah, I used to really like it, and then I was just too young to understand it. But I would watch it. I just didn't understand it.
I think I didn't we have this realization before that we had literally the same dynamic as Sabrina and
Yes.
Salem?
Yes,
Yeah, right.
yes. Big inspo.
Big inspo.
It just works out. Yeah.
I'll let you get to it, Detective. Head into my office when you're ready to decorate, say.
Hey yo, decorate.
Okay, thanks, Lobster Cop.
Oh, Tweety, thank you so much for the bits.
Oh, that is such a cute name. I just realized it's Tweety.
Isn't it cute? It's Tweety Plume.
It's really cute. Yeah,
Bloom, bloom.
Tweety.
Bloom, bloom,
Bloom.
bloom, bloom. I don't know why that was cut off. Make that bigger. Thank you so much for the bits.
I think I know the reason why Detective Cop smiles all the time.
Cause he got money.
No, because he hitting that stash.
Oh.
He's getting high on that oregano.
Oh my god, look at him.
Yo, what? Why does everyone have photos of themselves just like framed on the wall?
I hate that.
It's kind of creepy. It's like I'm staring at you, but like twice.
I know, I kind of hate it.
Like both of them side by side. I don't like that visage. It's like a horror game thing.
Biddies for the
Like-
top tier quacking earlier. Thank you. You're
Yeah.
so sweet.
Go back, like scoot a little bit back first, like the door frame. Like go to the side of the door frame. Right now, slowly pan into it, like the frame. Doesn't that look like a horror game shot?
Yeah, that's disgusting. I hate that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, that's creepy.
I hate that. I wasn't
don't have a
prepared for him because I saw his face and then I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it's pretty bad.
I don't like that. How many?
Mm.
Look at how the cases he solved.
I know. Why is he in a hot tub? Is that a trash
Wait.
can?
Where?
That is a trash can. I was
That is a-
right. That's
That's
some.
where he solved the trash can demon summoning circle.
Yeah, that's some cult stuff. Your name is cute, Plume. It's cute. It's a
Yeah.
very catchy username.
It's a very fun name. It's very cute.
These are aliens in a hot tub.
Did he go to space?
He looks like he's in like a cave. That
What
flower? Oh, that's a bee.
What is that? Is like lily pads or like plants?
These are plants. This is a snail.
How small are they?
I
Those
don't.
plants look like trees.
That's a bug.
It's a bug.
It's a bug. What the hell is it? What? What? What is this?
It's a little fella. Just
Ghost?
a little guy.
Ghost?
Oh, I like ghosts like that. They're like cute.
They're so cute.
They look like the ghosts from Pac-Man.
Ghost?
Look at
Huh?
that, another one.
Hello? Why is it black and white? Frogs?
Are those frogs' parents?
But they don't look like him. Sushi frogs?
Sushi frogs?
They're eating sushi.
Wait, do like fish people not exist in this world?
I don't. They look stupid. He looks stupid.
He's got the warped face. Look at him. Why are there red lanterns when this is sushi?
I don't know.
It's really funny. Isn't it the Japanese lantern style, kind of like more straight, like looking, like not on a globe?
I guess. Hello? Drifty Doo! Drifty Doo, thank you so much for resubscribing!
Thank you for the sub, Drifty.
Drifty says, hi, I gotta go, but hi. Look at his shoes.
Look at him standing.
Look at his shoes.
What?
What
They're
are-
just blocks.
What are those? Look at his skinny ass legs. Oh my god! Yawn!
Giga Chad. Giga Chad. Look at him.
Look what
Bob.
I did!
He's so strong.
I love it.
Expectation versus reality. That's what he looks like on Tinder. And then that's how he looks like in real life.
What? What?
How's your book decorating coming along, say? It's right on the desk, you say? You know, say? I know. Just taking my time is all. Well, I haven't got all day, say?
Well, damn.
Just kidding, I do have all day. Take as long as you need, say?
Oh, okay.
The desk. Oh, there it is.
What the hell is this?
Isn't that the nameplate?
There's nothing on it.
He's mysterious like that.
Which stickers should I pick? Where should they go?
It's a worm. Where'd it go? They're worms!
It's a worm.
It's a worm. The fuck is this?
Go crazy.
Is this
bro,
an eye?
stupid. That what?
This?
That is kind of creepy. If it's
Is
an
it
eye.
an eye?
That kind of looks like an eye.
Oh, there's lips. Oh
Okay,
my
so it is
god,
one.
yawn!
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How do I
Rotate. Oh, there you go. I don't like that. I don't like that.
That's that emote people use.
Oh yeah, when they do the wait, emo or like emoji.
It's like a emoji. It's a bunch of emojis.
Oh yeah, the eye and then the lips.
Yeah.
It's Frug. It's Burb.
It's orb.
UFO. Is that a fried egg?
It's an egg.
No, they broke the Burb's egg.
Oh, I can't flip it. That's okay. These boats are made for walking.
That's what they're gonna do. Why did I say that like that?
I don't know. It's a worm.
Worm is gonna eat the soil and the flower.
That's okay. It's a bug. Isn't
Get the
it
crocodile in
cute?
there. It's super cute. Get the crocodile in there. I like that. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
Oh my god, he got
Interior
shoes!
crocodile alligator. I'll drive. Oh, they do. Aren't those like what they used to be called? Go-go boots?
Is that what they are?
I think so.
Wait, there's a nose, yawn.
There's a nose. Oh,
I
you
don't
can make a
put-
face.
I could make a face. Wait, that's the face of the freaking starfish.
The first game?
Yeah.
Oh, true. You can add a hat
Where should I put the hat?
on the flower. That's cute.
That is cute.
Is that a Venus flytrap at the corner over there?
This? I was just looking at that. He's kind of cute.
Look at what Q put in chat.
That's exactly what it is.
Exactly.
It's an egg. Where I put the egg?
Put it on the plant. The plant's gonna eat an egg.
No.
Like on the leaf.
No.
Why not?
No.
Plants gotta eat too.
No.
You little nose.
I want to put something right here. What should I put? An apple. Beautiful.
Why not the banana?
The banana can go there too. This
Put the
is
other
so
banana
cute.
there.
I'm gonna cry. What?
Every banana needs a buddy. No, put the banana with the other banana. They're buddies. You can't separate them.
I love that I
Perfect.
just have a frog hand. What?
I said perfect.
Oh, I thought you said Borb.
What did it cut out for a little bit?
I don't know. I just heard Burb. What else should I add? Another one. This makes me so happy.
Did this woke you up from your being sleepy?
This is literally so cute. I woke up a long time ago. Now that I'm not cold
Yeah.
anymore, I'm okay now.
Oh, okay.
This is
Okay.
so cute. Are we good? Do you like it?
Can you add the car? Cause I do like cars.
Oh, the car?
Okay.
Wait,
The
wait, wait.
frog is the bug has the car. Why not?
Oh shit.
Oh, the burb is on the car.
Where'd the burp? Oh,
The burb on the car. Is that lipstick?
yeah.
Huh.
Wait, how do I? Actually, I got.
Uh huh. Look at that! It's you.
Do you like the car on top or the bird on top?
The car on top. It's really funny. It's like the burb is like looking out the window.
And me. The car has a face.
The cloud has a face.
The car
Oh, the car.
has a
Really?
face. It has a face.
Oh, the headlights. Oh,
Yeah,
the headlights. Yeah.
It has a face.
I don't know about that.
Are we good? Do you like it?
You're an artist. It's great.
Thank you.
Wait, what if we give the frog a fancy hat?
This frog?
Yeah.
Like another hat?
Yeah, like a fancy hat for the fancy boots.
Like the sun hat?
Yeah. Look at that.
Okay, hang on. I gotta.
You know, because frog can't wear hats, so I don't know. I want to give him a little bit of there.
Oh my god, he's
Perfect.
so cute.
Look at that. He's styling and profiling. Look at him.
He's literally so cute. He's so cute.
It's so cute.
Someone take a screenshot right now.
Pause, champ. We're waiting until the screenshot is done. Is it done?
Wait, am I supposed to take a screenshot?
Oh, do you want me to take a screenshot?
Yeah, I think that'd be better.
All right. Hold on. Bam. You did it.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're done.
I'm gonna hang this up on the fridge.
On the
next to the art
fridge?
that I did. Next to the art that I did.
The bird that was staring into space.
Yeah, the blank looking bird. Yeah.
Okay. I'm done. Good book.
No. You just go nah.
Nah.
Why can't you decorate the back cover too?
I don't
That's like missed
know.
opportunity.
I know, it really is. It's so cute though.
Yeah, it's got like a 3D model and everything. That's
It's
so cool.
so cute. Yep. Q, I love how you're got a notebook. Q, I love how you're using your snake. Open your notebook with tab. What the fuck?
There.
Ooh.
Hold on a second.
Suspect.
I pinned it on the fridge.
Aww.
My things notebook. Invisible wizard. I love how you have like a menu on your notebook.
What?
I have that too actually on my notebook.
What? A menu?
Yeah, menu. Like I like open up my notebook and like there's like a bunch of things that I wrote in. That's like notes, clues, anything. And then I push it and then it automatically flips to that page.
Table of contents.
It's magic.
Magic.
Little magic notebook.
Lobster cop.
Wait,
Motive.
wait. It says suspect is space, but when I push space, nothing happens.
I don't think we have suspects. That's fine.
Oh. Are these not suspects?
No, that's just, I guess, clip notes for lobster cop.
Oh.
Lobster cop. Motive. Maybe lobster cop made up the crime to give me a challenge. That's really nice of him. Also very unlikely. Needs to figure out where to put cleaning supplies. Not my office. Notes. #1 best detective. Has lots of fans. Is super cool. So many trophies. Hope I get a trophy one day. Detective. Motive. I don't know. I don't think I did it. But maybe I have a rare curse where I commit crimes in my sleep. Needs. A holiday. Just joking. I've been working for 3 months straight.
He spelled joking
Notes.
wrong.
Oh, he did. Does he spell it like that because he thinks that's like croak?
That's hilarious.
You know how frogs croak?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I have a jumper. I have pants. I have a magnifying glass. I have a good attitude.
I love him so much.
He's great.
Banana!
Banan.
Wait, why?
Why not? It's cute though. It kind of proves that the father detective like does scrapbooking.
This is really cute.
Yeah. That's a new headcanon. Do you talk to Lobster Cop now? Oh, you do.
How's your book decorating coming along, say? It's right there on the desk, you know, say. I know. I just finished. I'm just taking my time is all. Well, I haven't got all day.
Wait, this is the same dialogue.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe we have to go outside?
Yeah, I think it's time to leave.
Yeah.
Okay, bye!
Later, bozo.
He has stickers.
Oh my god, it even keeps track of the stickers that you used. That's cool. Like, it's the ones you didn't use.
Yeah, I did.
No, like, those. Like, the ones that were left over.
Oh, like the extras?
Yeah.
I kind of
Keep track of
think...
them.
I kind of think these were here before, though, because I saw the worm before.
Yeah, they were on the deck when you were gonna decorate it.
But then there were, like, way more stickers when I got into the actual sticker thing.
Oh.
Dude, look at the hallway. What a nice guy.
That's Detective Pink. Oh, that's the supervisor.
Yeah.
Look at that winning smile.
Okay, hang outside.
They're all shaped like erasers.
They are!
Time to solve another mystery.
Ooh. Oh. Oh. The cart? Worm Club?
Worm Club. That's a club you can't go in because you'll
Look
eat
at-
them.
Look at this tiny ass cart.
This is no cart. Oh, it's a crystal shard.
Oh.
He posing.
You're posing. Susan! Ralph? Mandy!
What is that?
You in the distance? What is that?
I was in the.
No, but just like in the background of this music. What is that?
What is that?
Did you just show actual animal pictures? Yeah. That dog is wearing clothes.
Now you're in the woods.
Hang on, how do I? Oh, okay. I clicked out of the game so I couldn't move, and then I was like,
Yeah.
cops? Hi,
party?
Susan! Who do you want to talk to first? Who the fuck is this?
Who looks interesting right now? Look at that drip, though.
That's cute. She has heels on.
She do.
This is Ralph. This is Susan with the balloon. Why does Susan have a picture of herself in her house?
Everybody does for some reason.
This is... Hello, wizard.
That's like it is your birthday. It's like a thing.
See,
It's
bro?
not like welcome. Yo,
Look!
the sea bro.
There's the animals!
Why does the deer cost $6?
The fuck is this? Is this a fucking cupcake with the worm on it?
I'm not sure why this pie is here, but it seems out of place. I'll hold on to it for now.
What the hell?
You just gonna pick up random things off the floor?
Got a pie! One lost pie. It looks dirty.
Yeah, it does. Can you click it?
No, it's just in my
Okay.
pocket. Hey, you wanna tell? What the fuck is this? Oh, I thought he just had big eyes. Wait, what the hell?
There's so many pies on the floor for some reason.
Got a pie! It looks like a cupcake with the worm. What do you want to talk to? What the fuck is he doing?
What does he do? Is he waiting in the? Why
He's
is he
in-
wearing swimmies?
Do you remember in the first game there was that koala in the ocean?
Yeah, he didn't want to go out because he was like, I don't trust the island.
Yeah. Who should we talk to?
Who do you want to talk to?
I don't care.
You don't care? But this is your case, Froggy.
I guess we can talk to this person in the middle. She seems like important.
Naughty, what? You
Naughty!
want to voice her?
What?
Huh? A bug! Who are you?
That is a boog.
A bug. Who are you?
The detective.
Oh. I thought Lobster Cop was coming.
Huh?
What?
Did you say something about lobster cop?
No.
But I heard...
Can this frog read my mind?
Why are you speaking like that? In subtext.
Like what?
Like this.
Whoa! Is this what telepathy is? Can you hear this, frog?
You're saying everything out loud.
Wow, this frog has a temper.
Anyway, who are you?
I'm naughty. Did you say
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, my bad.
I'm the mayor of Warlock Woods.
Huh. Okay. Was that you that asked me to come?
No. Look, it says Hello Wizard on their house.
It's really funny that they're just like not even welcome lizard or warm welcome or anything like that. It's just hello.
Hello, wizard. I would have asked for Lobster Cop.
I really need to emphasize that I can hear you.
Stop listening.
Okay. Can I ask you some questions about the case?
I guess so. Tell me what you want to know.
What can you tell me about last night?
Nothing.
Oh. Oh, okay.
But I can tell you about the wizard. I know basically everything there is to know about her.
Great.
First of all, she's a wizard.
Uh-huh.
And she is invisible.
Great.
And she just moved in.
Yeah, yep.
And she's a wizard.
I think you mentioned that.
No, I don't think I did.
Right, okay. Sorry.
It's fine.
Anyway.
It's a bug. Where he at? It's a bug.
You
He's
crawling.
walking
Look
in
at
a
him.
circle.
Can you interact with him?
No, not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what you want to know. That was so useless.
So, how do you feel about the wizard coming to live here?
Oh heck, how do I answer this? Well, I'm happy she's here. But that house has been empty for ages. I didn't know she was coming, right? Nobody told me, you see?
Aren't you the mayor?
I think so. Anyway, she kind of came at a weird time of night. And I thought she was a ghost.
A ghost?
Yeah, it was a bit messy.
Oh?
I tried to vacuum her up.
What?
What?
Like Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters!
Huh?
With a vacuum. I put it on the highest setting. Just really went to town with the vacuum. I think I really freaked her out. And now she won't come out of the house. Damn, I wouldn't either if it got vacuumed up. Please don't put me in jail.
You're not going to jail. Jail isn't real. You should probably apologize.
Okay. Sorry, detective.
I mean to the wizard, you doofus.
Right, yeah. That's why I was helping with the parade. To apologize. But she hasn't been out of her house. Also, the parade is ruined.
I see.
This makes me sound really bad. I swear, I wanted the parade to be lovely. As the mayor of the town, I booked a live band to play a song. But as you can see, the stage is gross and ruined now. The band is on their way, and I have no time to fix it. They're a very famous band. I want it to be as professional as possible. If I only had a rug or something to use, I could cover up the mess. But the town is in disarray. I don't have time to track one down.
Oh. No.
Thank you for your concern. If you happen to find anything that would work, please let me know.
Will do.
Do you have more questions?
Hmm.
Tell me what you want to know. Wait, I get to ask this again?
No, that was the last one you asked, didn't it?
Okay. One of the questions disappeared, but I guess because we don't need it anymore.
Probably.
Oh my god. Her face, like, forward fronting.
Hold on a second, my BRB.
Okay. I totally heard that.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Oh! Ignore all that.
Good job.
Motive. Time to try to vacuum up the wizard. Maybe there's some history there.
Some
Big
history?
rug. Yeah. There could be some history there, you know?
It's
you
a
never
bug.
know. No, it's things that can read minds. I can't. The mayor hired a cool band to play the parade. Attacked the wizard! This is gonna be a tough case to crack. No one is
Yep.
giving me clues that I
Well.
need.
Love how there's just a bug. What the hell happened to your stage?
Why wouldn't you just... That looks like you can just use a mop and some like a bag to throw the chips away. I don't think that's a big ass mess.
I know. I don't even know what's wrong.
Why would you need a rug for that?
Balloon.
Balloon.
Balloon. Oh my stars! Basil,
Oh.
hello! You
Hello,
made
Basil
it.
Bat.
Oh my stars! It's you!
It's me.
The famous lobster cup! I really thought you'd be a lobster.
No. I'm a frog.
It's okay, there's no such thing as late. You're here when you're ready. Thank you for joining. Yeah. Why is your name Lobster Cop?
I have to tell you something.
I am not a lobster cop.
Look at her face.
She's like, it's like, you know, when you stare at something like, oh, okay. I love her face right now with like realizing this is not lobster cop.
She's just blinking. Why not?
I don't know how to answer that.
Who are you?
I'm the detective. Frog detective. I'm frog.
I see. Was Lobster Cop not available?
Unfortunately not. Ma'am, you're giving me an existential crisis right now.
Well, I think you'll do just fine.
Thanks!
I'm Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Why does this V look like it's capitalized?
You're right.
It's huge.
Is it the font?
I don't know, it's huge.
Mm.
Hi! I'm the one that contacted the agency, which I think you'll find excludes me from being a suspect.
I don't.
Oh, I don't know that was how it worked.
You should know these things, detective.
Damn, she's good. Be a tough case of crack. She's a cold customer. Oh, I'm sorry, Basil Bat.
I hope it's okay.
Mm. That kind of, yeah, it sucks when you hurt your wrist.
Sorry.
Try to rest up. Maybe, I don't know if icing it will help. It kind of depends on how you hurt it, I guess.
Maybe some stretches too.
Oh yeah, stretches. But don't, like, go too hard at it.
No, you don't want to fuck it up.
Mm-mm. It's okay. I think you should still question me, though. To remove all doubt.
Okay.
Question me all you like. About the wizard.
You know the wizard personally?
Nobody knows her personally. Well, not here at least. Not me.
Right.
But I had a lot to do with the organization of the parade. And I was the one to start the investigation.
Sounds like someone's trying to set up an alibi. I need to keep an eye on this Susan with the weird whiskers. I'm not
Yeah,
sure about the cats.
Pretty weird.
My uncle got eaten by a cat one time.
Pretty weird.
I don't like that.
It's a
I'm
bug.
afraid. I'm like a fly in a swatter.
Why is he walking like that?
Who, the bug?
He just stopped walking. Oh, there he go.
He's vibing. He's
It's worth breaking up again.
So you were fine with her moving to town?
Absolutely. That old house has been empty for years, and it's really nice someone wants to live there. It needs a lot of fixing up, but it'll look nice soon, I think. Plus, it's always exciting to have a new neighbor.
Sure it is.
I put up a sign I made for the wizard, but it got knocked down last night.
That's the only person that put welcome in there.
It looks like Willome.
It does. Willome.
Willome.
Willome. That looks like an eye.
Willome.
Willome, wizard.
I'm feeling pretty sad about it, if I'm being honest. I know you're here to solve the mystery, but I just need to tell someone how I feel.
You can talk to me about it.
Please, you don't get paid enough for this. Thank you. I'm not a professional sign maker yet, but I worked really hard on this sign. Really, I struggle to understand why someone would knock it down. It feels so heartless, and now I'm not sure who to trust. I thought everyone here would be thrilled to have a new neighbor.
Really, ma'am, you worked really hard on that sign. It looked like you just grabbed like a white marker and just like scribbled it on there and
Maybe she
slapped
didn't know
it
how to
on
spell
top.
welcome.
Really, ma'am? I don't believe that. It probably took no less than 3 minutes tops. I'm not sure about this. I don't think you're setting up a proper alibi. I'm gonna keep my eye on you.
It's a tricky situation for sure.
Some people are protective of their communities and think new people are going to change things for the worse.
But that's almost never the case. New people make places better because they bring new perspectives, especially in small communities.
Tell that to my HOA.
Damn.
Hopefully, it's just a misunderstanding or a mistake. I like to believe people are good. That being said, I'm treating everyone as a suspect, including myself.
But not me, right?
Even you, especially you,
Because you didn't take that long on your sign, did you, liar?
Especially me?
Oh no. Sorry, I'm not sure why I said that.
I got my eye on you.
But you're not off the hook just yet.
Because I got you as my suspect number 1.
Hook? That's it! Detective, could you please find me a hook? I can hang the sign back up with it.
I'm not your damn errand boy.
Oh, okay. I'll do my best.
Question me all you like. That's literally the whole point about this game. You are the errand boy.
Where were you on the night in question?
And you'd better not say that you were making the sign.
I was at home knitting a jumper for the wizard.
Really?
Yeah, I picked out the colors myself and everything. Though I'll admit it's a bit hard to focus on knitting.
Why's that?
I get so distracted by the wool. It's so fun to play with. I play with it so much that I unravel the whole thing and it goes everywhere.
She's a cat.
She's a cat.
That's so cute. That's so cute.
It's so cute.
She's like, I tried to knit a sweater, but the yarn was just calling me.
That's so cute. It's a big nuisance.
I understand. I like to sit on lily pads.
It gives Phoenix Wright vibes. It is like detective-y. You do, you know, story reading and then you click around to find stuff. So yeah, I can see the similarities. Except this isn't as like wild. It's kind of more dad joke.
Yeah, it's like that humor, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna BRB.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was really cold earlier and I'm really hot, but I'm like, if I open the door, it's gonna be cold again. So I'm like, what do I do? What do? How do? I should probably eat something after stream too. I have so many things I need to think about. The predicaments. Hello? Oh. Sorry, I got an email and I was like, who's that? The good news is though, I'm off work tomorrow, which means I get to stay up late tonight. Take a fat nap later. Which is just a sleep. Take a big sleep. Blah, 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 blah. We just vibe it until Yon gets back. I hope everyone's enjoying it so far. It's very quirky as a game. This music is pretty nice though. Hello?
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 I'm back.
I have a brace for my wrist, but I can't wear it at night, so I hope I don't sleep on it wrong. Oh yeah, be careful about that.
If you sleep on your side, just extend your arm a little bit. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Yo.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've been listening to stream as I do other things, and now I kind of want to buy it and play it myself. You should. It's a good series. It's like very silly.
They came out with Friday Detective 3 today, actually.
Yeah, today?
Not today, but like a week ago ish, kind of.
Yeah. So Friday Detective 3 came out really recently, and that's kind of why I wanted to play 2 so that we could move on to 3 without waiting like a freaking year. Because I've had 1 and 2 for like 2 years or something. I just never got around to it.
Yeah, it's
been a while.
I don't know how long this series is, like how long it takes to make a game of this.
I don't know either.
It's been like years, and they made out with the third one just recently.
Something about cowboys.
It is. It's really. I watched a stream of it for a little bit, and it's really cute. You get to ride something.
You get to ride what?
You get to ride a scooter.
Oh, I thought you were about to be like a horse.
A horse? Well, there's a joke about that, but I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to spoil it. Scooter.
Thank you for the hydration. I should have gotten water while you were gone, but it's okay.
It's
but
fine.
I was so concentrating. I was so concentrated on the knitting so much. Oh, but I was concentrating on the knitting so much that I didn't notice the destruction of the parade. I'm sorry.
Did you notice anything at all?
Now that I think of it, I saw a big van out near the entrance to Warlock Woods. It didn't drive in or I would have heard it. I didn't worry about it at the time, of course. That's all I remember, sorry.
No worries.
Question me all you like. Okay, bye. Why does she have a balloon though? I want the balloon.
That balloon is part of the case now. Motive. Maybe she didn't like her sign. Destroyed. The parade out. Wait. Maybe she didn't like her sign. Destroy the parade out of embarrassment. Needs something to fix her sign. Insists she is not suspicious. This makes her much more suspicious than she realizes. Upset about the parade being destroyed. Worked really hard on her sign. I saw a near the entrance last night. Or she saw one. Never mind.
Look at her little shoes.
Was that like a moving van?
I don't know.
Look at her shoes.
Look at her way she's standing. She's so cute.
She posing. She got fashion, baby.
Hey, yo, what's up? He has eye patch.
He's a pirate.
Hello, little frog. I'm Ralph.
Ah! Why are you yelling?
I'm just making sure you can hear me.
I can't hear you. You don't have to yell.
You're very small. Might be difficult for you to hear.
I'm small, but I'm also very close to you. Being small isn't the same as being far away. That's not how perception works.
This is fucking weird. This bug.
These characters are so goofy. I like them.
Dude, this bug has bug eyes. Look at his eyes. Because he has eyes.
He's having fun. He's a little cute. He's a little buggy boy.
Are you sure? You can hear me at this volume?
Yes.
Weird.
Huh? I'm the detective. I'm the detective.
Why did I go Porky Pig there for a
I
second?
don't know.
I'm here to solve the mystery.
Really?
Yes.
But you're so small.
I'm of average frog height.
Hmm.
Can I ask you some questions about the case?
Questioning me, huh? You gonna ask about his eye?
Uh,
Are you good?
I sneezed.
Bless you!
Thank you. Thank you.
How do you feel about the wizard moving in?
Hmm.
Huh?
It's nothing against the wizard, but I've been living with my friend Carlos for a while now, and our space is big. But I would really like my own home.
Ow!
I've been eyeing off that old house for ages. I thought maybe I'd move in one day. But the wizard got there first.
See,
You're suspect number 1 now.
It's my fault, I guess. I shouldn't hold it against the wizard.
This house is twice as big as all the other houses. Maybe you could renovate it and turn it into 2 houses. You could split it down the middle.
Just put like a blanket in there.
A
Just
blanket.
like a TV sitcom.
Or have one house upstairs and one house downstairs. It's called a lot, like an apartment.
That's a pretty cool idea. I like Carlos and everything, but I'm a private boy.
Understand.
I don't have any renovation supplies, though.
See if I can track some down for you.
Thanks for your help, detective. Maybe if I do a good job, I'll get my own building show.
I'm excited to see it.
That was very specific.
Remember watching PBS? There used to be this one show that was just a bunch of old dudes fixing up houses. It was called This Old House, if you remember.
I don't
Why?
actually.
Why?
Woof woof.
I just remember that show because it was like just before PBS Kids would get on, right, after school, or it was either before PBS Kids or it was like in the morning before the shows in the morning. And every time I would watch it, it would like they were always just like talking about how to fix how to find a stud in the wall or how to fix a sink or something like that. And it was like really cozy for some reason. Just a bunch of old guys just talking about housing, like fixing houses.
What?
What was that?
Okay, I think that's it. Andres did like 5 of each, so I was like, I lost count, but I think we did it.
That's you burp.
Sorry, I'm still waiting for these barks to get over.
Wow. How many redeems are there?
There's 5 of each. Questioning me, huh?
Yes. Hold on a second. I'm pulling up your chat so I can see the redeems.
May I ask why you have an eye patch on?
That's a sensitive question, detective. You don't just ask people that.
I feel like if I had an eye patch, I would want people to ask me what it's
You would
from.
want them?
Yeah, because I can be cool and be like, oh, well, I was in a bar fight. The bar fight of 2013, actually.
That's Ralph's business.
Ow!
I was actually in a bar fight.
It'd be really good for me to know why you have an eye patch.
Why?
That's kind of rude, actually.
Yeah. Sometimes a boy just wants to wear an eye patch. That shouldn't make me suspicious.
You put it on for fashion?
Kind of.
Huh?
Detective, I don't want to get into this too much, but I watched a movie last night about pirates. And I loved it.
Oh, he's cosplaying.
And there's another 3 left. 3 whole movies. Can you believe it?
Sequels? I've never heard of a movie having a sequel before.
What do you mean, detective?
How do you know what the word sequel means then?
Detective, what do you mean? I know, right? Usually sequels are reserved for video games.
Oh, that's how he knows.
Yeah, it's like extremely normal for to have a video game sequel, especially for games with large audiences like the Toad Investigation series.
That's so meta.
Yeah, that is extremely meta.
Yeah! Anyway, I was watching a pirate movie last night. That's where I was. And for that reason, I have decided to wear an eye patch.
Okay. I'll leave it at that.
My thanks. Questioning me, huh?
Hey,
Wow.
Burb.
Huh?
Would you think it would be cool if I wore an eye patch?
I thought you did.
As a pirate, yeah, but like every day.
Oh, I mean, if you want.
But would it be cool though?
It wouldn't be uncool.
Well,
Thinks I am too small. I am not.
in true pirate fashion, wanted to cause a ruckus, needs building supplies, loves pirates, eye patches cosmetic only. A private boy wants to renovate. That's a very commendable list of things.
I like that list.
Yeah.
This looks like an indie game. I'm pretty sure this is an indie game.
Yeah, it is an indie game. Like
Pretty
literally made
sure.
by I think one person max and like a couple of volunteers.
Yeah. It's a nice game. Nice game though. Good game.
Very, very cozy vibes.
Cozy vibes.
Kind of like Columbo.
You and Columbo.
I really love Columbo. I'm so excited for Friday.
The fuck is this?
Is that a dog?
It's a dog.
That is a fancy dog. Look at
It's
those.
a
Look at those
dog.
shades.
Oh, this is the dude with the hot tub.
Oh, there he is. Why does he have a picture of a dog
I don't
just
know.
randomly?
His name is
Victor.
Victor. Hi.
Look at those glasses, nerd.
Hello.
Wanna hop in?
Uh, wow. I would think you'd invite me to dinner first. A little bit. But I'm on a case.
Oh, cool. I'm Victor. Who are you?
The detective.
Is that your real name?
Maybe.
Cool, cool. Are you here to question me and stuff? Cause, like, I'm not suspicious.
How do you know you're not suspicious?
Why the fuck are you in a hot tub?
Why
Oh,
wouldn't you
well.
be?
Well. I think I didn't do it.
You think?
Yeah. Nobody knows anything for certain these days.
I would really want to be in a hot tub right now. It's so cold.
With
So why are you
floaties.
swimming?
Not floaties, because it wouldn't be too deep. I like every time I sit down on like a pool or something, like at the depth that a hot tub would be in, I like my shoulders like peek out
Cold.
all the way to my elbows.
Cold.
Yeah, I have cold shoulders. And no shoulder colder than the bridges burned.
I'm visiting my friend Naughty.
Ow!
She's the only person I know with a hot tub. Oh, this is Naughty's house?
Yeah. Wait, it is?
That's what he just
Oh,
said.
the mayor.
Huh?
The mayor. The mayor.
Yeah.
Right? Huh.
So he doesn't live here?
Where does he live then?
I don't know. He said he was visiting.
Maybe he's the guy who lives with. No, wait, that's Carlos.
Fucking
Yeah.
Carlos. Plus, I
What I
heard there were
mean.
gonna be delicious pies for the parade, so the timing was perfect.
Where do you live normally?
Thank you for appreciating our voice work. Over near Pumpkinville. That's a cute name.
Nice spot. I was thinking of taking a holiday there at some point.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. I was gonna carve a lot of. Did you know that actually? I didn't know this, but apparently to make pumpkin seeds, you're like supposed to dry them out dry them out in the sun a little bit.
Yeah. You like roast them.
Yeah, like you dry them for a bit first, right?
I think so. It makes sense because they're wet.
They're like very soggy. Like when you, it's like the most uncomfortable feeling. Like when you know when you're carving a pumpkin
Yeah, they're slimy.
and you take out the seeds, you're like, ugh.
Yeah. So
I
it
do
makes
not
sense
like.
to dry them out before you roast them.
Yeah. I also um one time I bought a bag of peanuts because I wanted to eat some, shelled and everything.
Yeah.
I brought them home and they were raw. They were like raw peanuts. They weren't like roasted peanuts. So I literally had to put them on the stove on the how do you say it in English? The pan
Uh-huh.
with just like roast them a little bit up so that they can like be delicious. Last year we carved pumpkins in our front yard and now we have a pumpkin plant.
That's so
Cool.
cute.
Yeah.
Jan, have you ever had boiled peanuts?
Boiled peanuts?
Yeah.
I have never had that actually.
My mom boils her peanuts and they're actually pretty good.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What does that go with? Or is it
You
just like a snack?
Yeah, you just eat it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like shell and all, or just like the insides?
Like, she boils the whole peanut
Mm-hmm.
and then you just peel it
Oh,
like a
okay,
like a
you peel it.
peanut. But it's just like it's wet.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's actually nice. I don't know. I grew up eating it, so it's kind of nice.
Is it crunchy or is it? Like...
It's like it's not mushy,
Okay.
but it's
Mhm.
softer than like a roasted peanut.
Oh, that does sound good.
Like it still has like texture to it, but it's not like crunchy, you know?
Do you want to know the regional dialect word for peanut?
Cacahuate?
Yeah. No,
It-
there's actually two words for peanut. Do you know the other one?
No. Or maybe.
Money.
No, I did
money.
not know that.
Yeah, I don't know why they call it money.
I
That's
did not
a
know
weird
that.
word. Money.
Whenever I used to do shipping, we would call the packing peanuts cacahuates.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with the crew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it'd be like, we need more peanuts. And then someone would be like, cacahuates.
They just randomly say it like it's
Yeah. or
It's like-
whenever the she's not really my manager, but like she was kind of like a senior worker.
Mhm.
And so she'd like would ask my boss to bring peanuts, and he'd be like, do you want them salted or roasted or some shit like that?
Oh my god.
She'd
Do you
be
want
like,
them boiled
honey
or roasted?
Huh?
Honey, do you want it boiled or roasted?
Yeah, he's like, do you want them salted or plain? And she's like, honey roasted.
Oh my god.
Cacahuate. That's how I know what the word is.
That's a really fun word to say, cacahuate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for the alert, Basil.
Thank you, thank you.
Ha.
Um,
Ha.
so, anyway. Can I ask you some questions about the case?
Yeah, whatever. Questions.
Did you know much about the Invisible Wizard before you came here?
Not really. I knew the parade was for her, but beyond that, I didn't know a lot. Annoying that they never threw a parade for me coming to visit.
Huh?
I'm super cool!
Have you been here before?
So many times. The first time they even threw me a parade!
But they just...
What the fuck?
Okay.
Hey. Okay. I take the parade thing back. Just pretend I didn't say that. Okay, well, at least he's self-aware.
Sure.
Detective, I'm really bored of this conversation. I'm sorry if that's rude, but I have a new policy of being honest with people.
Were you dishonest before?
Yeah, I guess. I wouldn't tell people when they were boring me.
I don't think that counts as dishonesty.
So what am I supposed to do when people are boring?
I'm not sure. But probably don't tell them. It would hurt their feelings, just like me.
I didn't hurt your feelings though, did I?
Well, I have to admit I was a bit hurt. I have a very exciting job, and I'm a frog, and I solve mysteries, Bars. I don't think I'm boring at all.
Sure, but I've seen heaps of frogs before. Plus, I've solved my fair share of crimes.
Which crimes?
This one! What the fuck are
Huh?
you talking about?
You solved the crime already?
Yeah. Ralph did it.
How do you know?
What is happening? Good point. I haven't decided that bit yet. But it seems likely that he did it.
What was his motive then?
His what?
Motive, the reason for destroying the parade, if you're so smart and you know how to solve this crime and be a detective and you can do my job better than me, who just came here from all the way from another city to be able to solve this crime, go ahead, give me the answer, come on, hurry up, give me the answer.
Oh, I think because he has the eye patch on.
That is called profiling, sir, that is unprofessional. I don't think that's the real motive. That doesn't make any sense.
Now who's the rude one?
This conversation isn't going anywhere.
Neither are you, apparently.
This is so snappy.
This is so snappy.
Not until I solve the mystery.
I'm sorry for being rude, detective. I mean it. I just get so grumpy when I'm hungry. Well, bitch, go eat some food.
Wow. Why don't you eat something then?
And get out of the hot tub? No. I must continue to soak.
You could ask someone to get you something to eat.
Like who? There's nobody here. Do you have eyes?
I am here.
Basil, what happened to your wrist? Right, there I go being rude again. If you happen to find food, I would love to have some. In the meantime, I'd like to apologize for being so rude. Please, take 1 money as an apology.
1 whole money.
God, 1 money!
Pog.
Questions, Pog.
Oh, give him the pie first.
Wait, what did I ask him before? I forgot.
That was like, who are you, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
I think that was like the opening conversation.
Hello, Victor. I have a pie for you. I picked it off the ground. It's very dirty.
Detective, where did you find this pie? It's super dirty.
I found it on the ground.
Sorry, detective, you may have to speak up. These hot tub jets are mighty loud.
I found this pie on the ground over there.
Detective, I do not want to eat a ground pie.
I have made a mistake.
I'm laughing so hard.
This is so silly.
I'd say maybe even 2.
2 mistakes?
Yes, 1 mistake for giving me dirty pie, and another mistake for giving me a pie. That does not belong to you! That's right, detective. Though I am visiting from out of town, I know that this is one of Mandy's pies. They're delicious. If you just happen to find it on the ground, it cannot be yours to give away, so I cannot accept it.
You're right, Victor.
What the actual fuck is this dialogue?
I have made 2 mistakes tonight. 1, talking to you. 2, talking to you. I am sorry and I am sorry.
Someone dropped their color guard flag on your wrist?
Damn.
Damn.
I remember when I was in I forgot I think it was color guard actually, and we were holding rifles, and I spun because you have to do like a thing where you spin it in the air and then catch it.
Uh-huh.
You know, like the big ass M1 Garand rifles, and I like spun it in the air and it smacked me in the chin.
Damn.
Yeah, like the butt of it, so it was like really painful. I think
Was it
cracked my
color
throat.
guard or was it JROTC?
It was color guard for it. Yeah. Our high school was weird.
I don't actually even know what color guard is. I didn't have that in high school.
Mm.
Or maybe I did, but I didn't know about it, so I don't know. I was very
That was
non-involved.
like one of the few things we had for extracurricular activities.
I didn't even have sports at my school.
You went to like a nerd school.
I did. But I also don't play sports, so it didn't matter to me anyways.
You were
That's
one of
okay
the
to take.
nerds.
Would you say I did? But you know what? I didn't even do like academic decathlon because like no one ever told me what it was. So like I was never informed on stuff like that.
Yeah, you were like a nerd, but you were not a hyper nerd.
It's because no one ever told me anything, so I didn't know anything.
They were probably like, this person is not a hyper nerd. This person is actually kind of cool.
I was like, bro, I don't have time for this.
Honestly,
That's okay,
only-
detective.
the only reason I did that is because it would take a while for my parents to get home.
Oh
from
yeah,
work, so like I had to do something after school.
yeah. But I'll be watching you. You should return this pie to Mandy.
Okay, I'll do that.
I didn't even talk to Mandy yet. It says gross! I got an achievement that says gross.
Really?
Yeah.
You like, I don't want your damn pie.
Yeah.
Motive. Hadn't eaten. Could have been jealous of the parade. Needs something to eat. Notes. Such a rude individual. Perhaps only rude because of hunger. But maybe just rude in general. Doesn't live here, only visiting. I want to visit Pumpkinville.
That's a cute name. Well, they didn't drop their flag, so to say, they just threw it wrong, and it flew to the side, so it was just the wrong place. Oh, that makes sense.
Hmm.
I hope your
Pumpkins-
wrist will be okay.
Yeah. Ice it though. Make sure to ice it.
Mandy?
Where's Mandy? Is that Mandy?
I think so. She was not here before. Or maybe I just
Oh.
missed her, because I didn't even look behind here.
Is there a bug over there now? Where's the
Bug!
There's a bug. Can you interact with the bug?
Hello, wizard. Bug.
His face gets all goofy when you get close.
Bug.
Look
Bug.
at that little fella.
Dumb bug. I don't even know who this is. I wasn't paying attention to this person's name, and I don't
that
think
the
he was
band?
even in the who.
No, I thought that was the band.
Oh,
I thought everything in here was like instruments.
you mean the
Oh my
plants?
God. It's a plant, Mom.
Is me.
It is you.
They sell clothes. That's Susan's dress.
There's something on copy.
Wait, is that the dude's shirt? It is.
It is, yeah.
And then this is, I think that's Ralph's outfit. It is.
It's like the only clothes seller in the village apparently.
That's amazing. Monday. You're the detective, right? Hi, Mandy.
Hi, Mandy.
Be careful where you step, detective. There's a mess everywhere.
I'm used to mess.
Like my messy life.
Lucky you. I'm not. My shoes are brand new. I can't get them dirty.
Why don't you change shoes?
Detective. Are you joking?
No.
I can't wear flats with this look. The proportions would be all wrong. Besides, these shoes are enchanted.
Oh?
I'm one of the few actual witches here in Warlock Woods. Most folks here are just fans of the spooky. Which is fine and all, but I mean a lot of the cleaning work will be mine to do. I never should have learned that tidying up spell. It shouldn't take too long for me to clean up this mess, but first, I need to find all my pies.
What happened to your pies?
Same thing that happened everywhere. Someone thought it'd be funny to knock them all over. So annoying! I spent ages making them.
Ah, I see.
Ah, I see.
Well, do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Tell me what you want to know.
Do you need help finding your pies?
Yes! Detective, seriously. I seriously need help. Straight up, I can't see anything right now. These glasses are so dark, it's unreal. I'm such a dingus. This town is literally cloaked in eternal night. Why did I think sunglasses would be a good idea? They weren't a good idea. However, I don't regret it. They make me look amazing. Do you think I look amazing?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, I do too. Worst purchase I've ever made in terms of practicality, but it brings this look to a new level. I may be a dingus, but at least I'm a very stylish dingus.
What are we talking about?
My outfit.
No, before that. Pies! Yes!
Right, you offered to help pick up my pies. I'm missing quite a few. If you could bring them to me, I'd be happy to clean them all up and give you one as payment.
Okay, sounds fun.
Neat, thanks, detective. Tell me what you want to know.
Where were you last night?
Doing heaps of push-ups and getting ripped. Just kidding. I was on whizbay.net, where magic happens, TM.
What were you doing?
Bidding on some new shoes.
But you just got these ones.
Yeah, but the ones I was bidding on would go super well with this blue dress I have.
Wow, cool. I don't know shit about anything.
I know. I didn't win, though.
Who got the shoes?
Not sure. All I know is their screen name. Someone called Dizzy Wizzy 109.
Sorry to hear it.
Watch it be that freaking zebra.
That would be really funny.
How did you feel when you lost?
A bit defeated. I went for a midnight stroll to cool off. But then, I saw someone in the distance. It was a pretty foggy night, so I couldn't see much, but they were carrying a large box. I couldn't see what they looked like, but they definitely weren't from here. It felt like they were waiting for someone. I didn't think too much of it and went home.
Did you hear any noise after that?
No, my house is soundproof.
Where the fuck is your house?
Ever since Mary has taken up singing, it's kind of a necessity around here. I only saw the mess in the morning.
It kind of reminds me how you soundproofed the room after I took to singing in the mornings. You know, when I wake up and I go munchkin mode outside on the fence and
When
start
you're
singing with
screaming?
the other cats.
When you're screaming?
I call it singing. I'm singing with the other cats of the neighborhood.
Y'all are screaming.
But no, we were trying to do a chorus here. We're trying to be a quartet.
Meow.
Like, won't you be supportive to us? We're calling ourselves the Kitty Quartet.
Not when it's so early in the morning, my homie.
Well, I'll try to reschedule our
Your rehearsals?
Yeah, rehearsal, yeah.
Interesting.
Tell me what you want to know.
Do your pies.
Mandy,
Detective.
I have found some of your pies.
Wonderful. Now there's only 3 left to find.
There's 3 pies?
3 left.
3 left? There's 5?
Yeah.
I'll hop to it because
What?
I'm a frog.
Why are there so many?
Why not?
There's so many.
There's like
One
so many
monies.
people too.
Look at that money.
You got 1 whole money.
Hi.
Come on
Is she
in.
an
I'm sit-
anteater?
She could be that or a mole.
Well, I don't think she's a mole.
Upset about not winning the shoes, perhaps. Took it out on the parade. Needs help finding her 5 pies. Last night was in Whiz Bay. Why did I say Webbe?
Webby.
The Bay. Last night was on Whiz Bay. Bidding for shoes. Someone knocked their pies over. What a bummer. Schooled me about fashion. Fair enough. Real witch. Spooky.
Spooky. Okay. Is this your house?
That could be it.
Oh!
Whoa.
Hello, is anyone home?
What the fuck is that?
That's just the guy.
Hello?
He's doing the Gachi Spy. You know the emote in my chat? Gachi Spy?
Oh,
You don't?
No.
Remember I showed it to you?
Maybe if
where
you
it's the
send it
guy with
again.
It's like the guy with the binoculars.
I think so.
And also holding his pants.
No, I don't actually. You lost me there.
It sounds like somebody's inside, but I shouldn't intrude on them. I'll come back another time.
That could be the wizard's house.
Oh my god, he disappeared!
What? Is
What?
he back there?
I can't even go back there.
Oh, that's kind of creepy, actually.
Is it your house, my homie?
Oh,
Wait, he's gone!
Yeah.
What the hell? He's gone.
He just poofed.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
Starfish. Carlos!
Oh, it's Carlos.
A customer! Welcome to Carlos's All Things You Could Need shop.
Are you Carlos?
Yes, just like the name of the shop. That's me.
His eyes are so goofy.
They're
remind me
so
of,
goofy.
they remind me of Kale the kangaroo.
Oh my god.
Have you ever heard of that guy?
No, but
I need to show you a quick picture, please.
okay.
I need to show you because he is friend shaped.
That's so cute.
He is friend shaped. Like literally, I remember playing it in childhood. I think my Polish homies know what I'm talking about. There's like a reboot game that came out recently of KO the Kangaroo. It's like a really cute platformer. You could want to check it out if you would like to.
Ooh, platform.
Yeah. Look, isn't he friend shaped?
Wait, did you send to me on Discord?
Yeah, I sent it on Discord.
Wait, how do I? Oh, here. Oh!
Isn't he friend
I
shaped?
feel like I've seen that before.
He is the most.
He's the most shaped.
Yeah, he is the most shaped.
How cool is that? This shop has my name in it.
Oh, cool. My company also has my name in it.
What's your company called?
Frog Detective Crime Solving Agency.
What's your name? Crime?
Oh, no. I'm the Frog Detective.
That's not really a name, though. More of a title.
Oh, I suppose you're right.
My shop actually has my name in it.
Cool. I'm jealous.
Thanks. Here in Warlock Woods, we are all our own biggest fans. Being conceited is a societal construct. We have rejected it. Hence why my shop is so popular. I sell portraits among other things.
Wow, that's great. My office neighbor, Lobster Cop, has a picture of himself right above his desk, and he stares at me creepily with it.
Huh? You know Lobster Cop?
Yep.
Holy heck! I've been a fan forever! You know he solved the mystery of the haunted island recently?
Oh, I don't think
Huh?
it was actually me that solved it.
Wait, really? It was all over TV! The dance competition had a lobster in it!
Oh, you must be thinking of Larry.
You mean small, Larry? No, this was a regular sized lobster.
No. Larry is a regular-sized lobster.
Not the Larry I know. Oh well. Agree to disagree. What a whack conversation.
Carlos, are you trying to gaslight me right now?
I know, really, for real though.
Are you trying to make me have like an existential crisis right in front of you? Because I will scream. I will scream and make a scene for you. I will cause the biggest scene in this place ever since the parade was destroyed. I'm trying to help you guys out here. I'm trying to lend a hand. I'm trying to make business grow back in Carlos, do you know how much a new neighbor is gonna boost the sales in your place? Do you want me to make a scene right now so that nobody comes here anymore? They'll think of this place as the one place that the frog had a mental breakdown because someone tried to gaslight him? Is that what you want, Carlos? Huh?
I really did solve that mystery. It was me, the detective.
That's really cool.
Thanks.
So you're like the second best detective, I suppose.
Yeah. Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Q is judging you.
Was that
Q is judging you.
who, Carlos?
I don't know who she's judging.
Q? It's because I'm trying to add some silliness to the to frog detective.
I will scream. Do not make me
I will
scream.
Do not make me cause a scene. Don't make me have a mental breakdown here.
Okay. What would you like to know?
The night in question. Where were you last night?
Just here, in my shop.
A likely story.
What about when you closed up?
My shop doesn't close. It's 24 hours. What if someone needs a portrait of themselves at 4 a.m.?
You're open all the time?
Sure am. Of course, I sleep and eat and look after myself. My customers simply wake me up if they need to buy anything.
What if you're like literally sleeping at like 4 in the morning and you're like you're sleeping at your shop counter, and then just somebody knocks on the glass. Is like, hey, they're like, hey, wake up! I need a portrait. Hey, I want a cool cowboy hat this time.
Dude,
Hey,
I would be so fucking mad.
hey, please, I need it. It's an emergency, please.
I'd be so mad, bro.
Oh my god, did you like that I pulled the mic away from me to do the bit?
Hey!
Like from a distance. That's really funny. That would be so... Yeah, it would be horrible.
I'd be so mad.
Where do you sleep?
I sleep standing up.
Well,
Years of training. What?
Like zebras sleep standing up, don't they?
Like horses, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the most committed shopkeeper in all of Warlock Woods. Also, the only shopkeeper in all of Warlock Woods.
Do you ever take breaks?
Sometimes, but I really like it here in my shop. It's where I feel most at home. The extreme shopkeeper lifestyle isn't for everyone, but I take so much joy from my work.
Carlos is on that grind set.
So, like,
Me?
does he not go home?
I think this is probably his home.
Then why the fuck is he roommates with Ralph? The fuck?
That's crazy. Why would Ralph need a house then if he's spending all his time in the shop?
No, this is Carlos.
No, I mean Ralph. Like Ralph said he wanted to move out, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like why would he? Well, yeah.
Yeah. Why would Ralph want to move out of the house from Carlos if like Carlos is just here every day?
I think there's a misunderstanding somewhere.
It's like Carlos is just standing in the middle of the shop, even while he's sleeping, waiting for some jabroni to knock on the door and be like, "Hey, I need a portrait of myself holding a
a bag of chips or something.
You said some jabroni.
Yeah, I said some jabroni. Yeah. What? Who else but a jabron would want a photo of themselves at 4 in the morning? You know. Like, just think about that. You know, who would be so conceited or narcissistic to just want a photo like immediately? They're like, imagine you're like come home after work, and like you're eating like your dinner in front of the TV or something, whatever Zoomers do these days, and then like out of nowhere you just go, I need a photo of myself, or like you're like sleeping, and like your alarm clock rings, and then you're like, oh boy, 4 a.m. time to go bug the guy for a photo. Although, I must request that you look after yourself and close the shop if you need a break.
Okay, I promise.
Anyway, did you see anything last night?
Nothing particularly interesting. Why?
The crime.
Huh?
I think I need to question you a bit more, sir.
Go for it. What would you like to know?
It's the wizard.
The wizard.
What do you know about the new wizard that just moved in?
Who?
The invisible wizard that moved in literally next door?
Oh, that's the wizard's house.
It is. That's what I thought too.
Wait, really? Someone moved in?
Yeah.
The place has been empty for ages. I gotta say hi.
Well, the parade was meant to be for saying hi.
Parade?
This guy is so focused on that grind set that he doesn't know things that are literally happening in front of his view. The parade that everyone has been prepping for.
Wow, how nice. Can't wait.
It was destroyed last night.
What? This conversation is a roller coaster of information. I have literally no idea what's happening.
That's you. You weren't involved in the decoration at all?
Nope. Should I offer to help now? Wait, who is the parade for again? Is it for me?
It's for the invisible wizard. She just moved in next door.
Right! Okay. Oh dear. The party hats.
I think as an addendum for chat, because you know you're probably wondering why, if I'm such a rascal, if I'm such a little rapscallion, if I'm such a little bastard, why does Burp keep me around? And the reason is because I'm the only one who is able to be like, hey, you know what? Maybe I do thing. Like I'm the guide. I'm like the himbo cat that guides the dog to the door.
But you also kill my bugs.
Yeah, that too. Pretty tasty. Pardon?
Gross. Every time we throw a parade, everyone has party hats to wear. Mine was ruined last night. Mine was ruined at the last parade.
Last night.
Sorry, I was like, oh.
It's fine.
I've been too busy working at my shop to buy a new one.
Oh no!
Do you not sell party hats? How embarrassing! I can't show up to the parade without one. Do you think it's too late to order one online?
It'll be what?
That's a saying.
Yeah, that it's actually true though. Like, if he has a shop, couldn't he just order it like on stock or something?
Yeah, like, do you not sell party hats?
Yeah.
That's a missed
It'll be
opportunity
tight.
there.
It is.
You're right. What should I do?
Don't stress. I'll check one down for you before the parade starts.
Oh my gosh, thank you, detective. In the meantime, I'll figure out a way to repay you. Fortunately, I don't have any frog portraits just yet.
Not a problem. Just
Will
give
you
me a cool hat.
Will you give me 1 monies? What'd you like to know? That's all, thanks.
I think Fraud Detective is good with like clothes because his drip is eternal.
His drip is eternal.
Yeah, exactly. But if it could be worried the wizard doesn't shop locally, it's party hat. No, it's busy boy. Works really hard. Doesn't know anything about what happened. Seems pretty stressed. Seems stressed about the parade. Doesn't have a hat.
Look at this nasty ass bug. What the hell?
Ew! It's like a human face. That's creepy.
Ew!
I don't like that at all.
What if that's the creator? I actually don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
I've been looking at that bug for like 200 years.
Is that
I'm like,
broom or a rake?
that's a broom.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of like a rake because they look like teeth.
$3 broom.
Mm-hmm.
I
Hey,
forgot
that's
his
pretty
name.
cheap, actually.
Oh, it's Mary! Oh. You know what? When they introduced her, I just kind of like ignored her name. I didn't realize what her name was.
Really?
Yeah.
Is
I
it
just-
because it's like, who's that?
Yeah, I don't know. I just like forgot her name. I really did.
I was just in the distance, like, who's that?
You were like, "What is that?" But it wasn't to her. It was to Mandy.
Yeah, because I was like, I didn't know what creature that was.
Yeah, you were like, "What is that?" You sounded so offended.
I just didn't know. I was like confused. I was like scrolling on Twitter trying to see if I needed to retweet anything else, and I look up and I was like, "Who's that? Who's that?"
You sounded so offended.
I did.
I was gonna say something.
Yeah?
Oh, my brother brought my mom a broom for $2, and it's like the Asian broom.
Oh, the one with like that looks like it's like tied together at the top.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's $2.
I actually have one of those.
I like those brooms better than like traditional brooms.
I like them too because like when you like sweep with them, they get everything.
They do. Oh my god, it's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So much
The
better.
bristles- Like stiffer bristles, I think are better brooms.
Oh, these are like softer. Well, they're well. Okay, they're not stiff. Like they're straw, right?
Yeah, they're strong. Yeah, they're strong.
So like they're stiff, but they're also flexible in a way. So they
Yeah. yeah.
get like everything, whereas like a
Exactly.
traditional broom doesn't get shit.
Nah, it just like sticks.
Yeah.
You're basically just scraping the floor.
Yes. But with the Asian broom, it's like it brushes it. It's so good.
Yeah, yeah.
I appreciate now as an adult.
Straw is underrated, honestly.
I appreciate this broom, this $2 broom.
This $2 broom.
So
Hey,
cheap.
shout out to my straw homies.
Shout out to my $2 broom.
Shout out to my $2 broom homies. Shout out to all my homies that are sweeping the floors with like an Asian broom.
Amazing. How obnoxious can I make this lobby?
Oh my god. Oh my god. You got cut off there too.
I did.
That was really funny. Huh?
Oh la la.
Hello?
Hello, frog.
Hello, what's your name?
I'm Mary.
Nice to meet you.
You too. Did you like my song?
Yep.
I've been practicing all day and all night.
Oh. Are you okay?
I'm tired.
Huh. Maybe you should get some sleep, like you.
Maybe.
You sing very loudly.
Yup. I'm why everyone soundproof their houses. She's self-aware.
She's just like me for real. That sounds expensive.
Yeah, but that's not really my problem. I think I sound very good, even late at night.
How?
I love to sing at 3 a.m.
Oh my gosh, she not like me for real. That would be annoying to everyone
The
involved.
fuck?
Is this why that guy opens has the store open up to like all hours of the day because like Like someone wakes up from hearing the fucking singing, and they're like, you
Probably.
know what? Right now would be a good time for a portrait. Wow.
That's when my energy is the highest.
That doesn't sound very healthy.
My health is my business.
Oh yes, that's true. Sorry.
That's okay. Maybe I should listen to some soft sounds before bed. Whisper, whisper. Welcome to my salon. Snip, snip. That will be 100 money.
How does inflation work in this world where
I have
it
no
costs
idea.
$10, but cutting your hair costs like $100?
Just joking. We have one money. Anyway, who are you?
I'm the detective.
Ooh, cool. Can you question me?
Do you mind if I ask? Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh boy, I love questions. Off the wizard.
What do you know about the wizard that moved in? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
What the fuck? Oh, sorry. I didn't actually hear you.
I was asking about the wizard.
Oh. Yeah, there's a wizard. She just moved in. Why?
I'm a detective.
Right. This is part of the questioning, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So I didn't do any crimes or anything. And I have the right to remain silent.
Do you want to remain silent? Please remain silent.
Literally never. So, like, I heard that Ralph was super weird about the new wizard moving in. Also, I heard that Mandy was in a bad mood the night the parade was destroyed. And I heard that, like, Naughty attacked the wizard one time. And that's all, actually. Does this make me a snitch?
I think so.
Rats. Oh boy, I love questions.
What were you doing when the parade was destroyed?
Oh boy. Yeah. Sucks that the parade was destroyed.
Huh?
Oh, we're doing questioning. What was I doing? Not much, just singing outside.
Huh? You were outside when the parade was destroyed?
Yeah,
Did you see anything?
yeah.
What did you see?
Detective. Have you heard of extortion?
Huh?
What?
Where are we going? Yes?
What? That's great news!
Is it? What?
Detective, I would like to extort you. What?
Ma'am, that is against the law.
Is that how you do it? I'd like to extort you, please.
Yeah, you just straight up go like, hey, I'll extort you. I don't think that's legal.
I am above the law. What?
Oh,
Hey, Rico! Thank you for resubscribing! Rico!
why are you extorting me?
I would like 5 money for a train ticket. I have 1 money.
How much does hair cost? What do you need a train ticket for?
I want to go to Froggywood and become a star.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
I know, right?
You'll never make it in the business. You're too sweet, too lovable, too innocent. That
Sorry.
city will eat you up.
Froggywood. Such a cute name.
It is cute.
Sorry about the extortion thing, but I don't really have many other ways to get there. I figure if you get the money for me, I can finally go and live my dreams. Ah,
What will you give me in exchange?
information.
What kind of information?
A phone number. Look at the way she's standing.
Is it gonna be her phone number?
I don't know.
Huh? Who am I calling?
You can call people? I can't tell you that. All I can say is that they were in the vicinity when the parade was destroyed. I don't think you'll be able to solve the case without this phone number. Hence the extortion. Sorry.
It's okay. We all get extorted every now and then, and this would be called obstruction of justice.
What
So just
the
you wait until I file
fuck?
this.
Yeah. Anyway, come back to me when you have my money. Even Rico was like, Mary, that's obstruction of justice.
Yeah.
With the bird
Same
knife.
length, though. Bird knife.
Oh my god. Oh boy, I love questions.
Nothing
that's
right
it.
now.
That's it.
Look at the smiley face on that shirt, though.
I know, it's cute. Is that everyone? Oh, her face is hideous from the front.
Perhaps the wizard is a better singer than her. Needs 5 money.
I have 1 monies.
Notes. Sings really loudly all the goddamn time. Anyone soundproof their houses. Wants to be a big star. Is extorting me. I've never been extorted before. What a thrill.
Detective, please.
What a thrill. Through
Birdie.
darkness and shadow all around.
Where the fuck do I find
Yeah.
more pies? Hey,
Here
hey
in my
yo,
heart.
hey yo, hey yo.
Questions.
Oh,
Wait,
about last night?
What were you doing when the parade was destroyed?
Well, I had been swimming all day in Naughty's hot tub, so I was super wrinkly.
I like how you're doing a little bit of a nerd voice.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was hard for me to get inside the house because my wrinkly hooves.
that's gross.
Ew.
Ew.
Uh-huh.
So I waited for about half an hour for the wrinkles to de-wrinkle.
Yep.
And then I went inside to Naughty's house and snoozed on the couch all night.
What time was that?
All night.
No, I mean, what time did you get back into Naughty's house?
Before the parade was destroyed. It wasn't me. Probably wasn't me, I mean. Can't be sure. But 90% probability that it wasn't me. Questions.
What was it you needed again?
Victor's tummy rumbles.
Cute. That was cute.
Got it.
Questions.
Do you not
Why
want
you
this
doing baby
pie?
voice?
Oh, I'll have to find all of the pies.
Yeah, you have to find them so she can clean them up.
God damn it.
Mandy.
What do you want? Renovation stuff? Wait, where the hell do I go now?
We just look around for clues and stuff like pies. Everyone knows.
I
what a
feel like
pie
I
is
still have
too.
to talk to all these people. Questioning me, huh? Oh no, I guess I not. I guess I don't.
Yeah, you just look for stuff now.
The
Now
fuck?
it's
Okay.
scavenger hunt.
Man, I
Where-
look for these pies.
If I was a pie and I was in October, where would I be?
Oh, there's one.
There
Oh
it is.
shit. There's one.
It's a lost pie.
Got a lost pie.
Ew.
One lost pie.
It's so
they look
gross.
so grimy. Yeah.
It's so dirty.
Well, that's what. Ah!
I just scream. I'm not gonna say that again.
It's a lost pie.
Wait,
Got a lost
why did you say that like? Why did you say that like you were in the Rugrats?
And one more. One more. One more.
One more.
Is it here? I swear to God, if it's
sniff,
here.
sniff, sniff,
Swear to
sniff.
God, if it's here somewhere.
We're sniffing on pies now.
Wait, I found one here already. It was under there.
Yeah, you did already.
A weirdo. Weirdo. Where weirdo?
Where weirdo?
I don't know. He's gone.
It's like Where's Waldo, but instead it's Where's Weirdo.
If I was a pie, where would I be? Can I go in her
I still
house?
cannot get over that photo.
This fucking dog.
She's like dressed like a babushka or like a Hollywood star from the 50s.
Yeah. Sir, why is your house so fucking big?
Yeah, two people live there, yeah.
Pie!
Why is it on the lamppost?
Why not?
It's a
Does it
lost
warm it up?
pie. Got a lost pie.
Nice. Nice. I'm so good.
You got the eyes of a hawk.
I'm so good. Alright. Monday! Monday!
You have the eyes of a predator type raptor bird.
I forgot her voice.
Tell me what you want to know.
I don't think that was it, but it's close enough for me.
It was kind of Hollywood starlet-ish.
I totally forgot. It's okay.
I found all your pies.
What? All of them?
I think so.
Yep, that looks like all of them. Wow.
I need to mention this now. Why is there that red squiggle on the pie? Is it like ketchup?
I don't know. I thought it was a worm.
Is it like a meat pie?
I don't fucking know.
Cause I think only like meat pies would taste good with ketchup.
That's assuming it's ketchup.
Assuming it is ketchup, yeah.
You must have searched far and wide.
I searched this general vicinity, yes.
Wowie. Thanks, detective. As promised, here's one money.
Great. Give me a pie.
I don't think you ever promised payment, but I thank you anyway.
You're welcome. Oh, I'll give you a fresh pie, too. They're delicious.
I'm not very hungry. You can hold on to it if you like.
No, take it.
Nonsense. Take one, eat it later when you're hungry.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
Thank you for finding my pies. Got a fresh pie.
Boy.
Pie.
Boy,
Pie.
we got a fresh
That money
pie
got
in here.
frogs on it.
We got a fresh pie in here.
Fresh pie.
Boy.
Hoy. Hey. Amazing
Crossed out.
baker.
Aw.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Oh, you can suspect them.
Oh, that's what it means.
That's really funny.
I was like, what does the space bar do?
I have no idea.
Now I do. Hi.
Now, where would you get building supplies?
I don't know. It's very deep pie.
Questions.
Are you still hungry?
Yes, very. It's making me really rude. For example, I think your jumper is outdated.
Victor, I am not the most fashionable frog in the world, but I like this jumper. It's my favorite.
You're right, it's retro, not outdated. I'm simply very hungry.
I have a pie for you, Mandy. I have a pie for you from Mandy. Eat the damn pie.
It's not from the ground.
Nope. Mandy gave me a fresh one. Now eat the damn pie.
Seriously? Score!
Yep, please enjoy it and shut up.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. And I
How did you
feel
just
much
eat it off screen?
and I feel much less rude now.
Really?
Yeah. You have beautiful eyes.
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, this is so sudden. Thank you.
It's true. And I think that colored jumper suits you perfectly.
You're making me blush.
I should give you something in return for this pie. I have a spare party hat I'm not using. Maybe you could wear it.
Victor just eats a pie in the pool. Yeah, he also gets super
yeah.
wrinkly in the pool.
One time I was at a pool party, and
It was like a very upscale neighborhood. Somewhere, it's like the place where it's like walled off and like there's only one entryway into the neighborhood,
Oh yeah.
like a cul-de-sac type thing.
Yeah.
And I was at the pool party and someone was like, they were giving burgers for food, and I grabbed the plate, like a burger with some potato chips, and I just like jumped into the pool.
With the food.
And I ate the food in the pool. Until one of the kids, can you make Yon louder? Am I low?
Oh.
All right, how about now?
It should be better, yeah.
Yeah, I like jumped into I was in the pool with the food, and like one of the kids jumped into the pool, like straight up like cannonball, and splashed the burger, and I was just really upset.
I'd be upset too.
Like I only ate like 2 bites out of it, but then they gave me another burger.
Oh, that's good.
Alas, my head is simply too weird a shape.
Well, hold on to it anyway. It might come in handy.
Thanks.
Got a party hat. Nice. Oh, it's
Suspect.
cute.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
Ayo.
What would you like to know?
Carlos, I have something for you.
No way!
It's a party hat.
No way!
Yes, Wayne.
That's epic! That's honestly the most epic thing I've heard all day. Thanks, detective.
Okay, this is epic. Not a problem.
Incorrect. It was a problem. And you solved it. Just like a true detective.
Thanks.
You made a fan out of me. Here, let me pay you for your work.
Oh, no, that's okay. That's okay.
Give me the money. Detective, I insist you take payment. 1 money should do it. Hey, I got 3 money.
Got 1 money.
Thanks.
Hey. Oh, I also found this rug out back. Not sure what use it is, but I figure you're good at solving these types of puzzles. Nice.
Got a rug.
The puzzle of what am I gonna put over the mess that is on the stage?
Money.
I'll find a use for it. Thanks.
Best of luck solving the mystery, detective. I thought this was
That's-
for the cat. I forgot. You're right. It's the stage.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy too, though. Like, so like you just gave him a party hat and he gives you a big ass rug. I don't think that's equal in value there. Do you know how expensive rugs are now?
Yeah, they are.
It's insane.
Oh no, I don't have a hat. I could probably borrow one. It's fine. Am I even invited to the party? I hope so. The parade, not the party. Parade.
The parade.
Parade.
Yeah, the parade.
Ayo. Hi. Hi.
Is that a dog? I look at her.
Oh, you know what? Maybe. Actually, yeah!
A dog or a kangaroo?
I think it's a dog.
Yeah, it can't be a kangaroo. There's like no long ass tail. Wait, is there a tail?
I don't think so.
Tell me what you want to know.
Give item rug. Great news.
No rugs, only foam puzzle mats now? Dude, those are so good.
Oh, I smacked my face with the mic again.
Why would you do that?
What is it?
I have found you a rug.
What? Holy guacamole! This is great news! Thanks for tracking it down. This should do the trick. Wow, looks just like new.
Hopefully the band won't notice the mess.
I don't think they will. They're in a fish tank anyway. What?
What? Why?
One guess.
They're fish?
Bingo.
Wait, hold on a second. Wait. Lobster cop was eating sushi with a bunch of frogs. Does that mean
What?
fish are sapiens?
Oh shit.
Are we eating fish that know and think
Oh
and
shit.
feel like we do, and we're just eating them like they're just we're just making sushi out of them?
Oh fuck.
Is that what you're telling me? That's kind of. Wait, do you mean to tell me that the sushi that I'm eating are just are a lot? They think, they feel. Or,
You got the most famous band of all time? The Market Buddies?
Market buddies.
that reminds me of the adult Happy Meal that came out like a bit ago.
Why?
Because it had like market in the name, didn't it?
I don't know. I forgot actually.
It was like something Market Street or something like that. If anyone knows.
Yep. They're on their way.
Wow! I saw them live once and I was blown away. I can't wait.
I'm excited too. I can't wait for the parade to begin.
I better get back to work so I can solve the mystery before the parade starts.
Before you go, I should give you something in return.
Oh,
I have some building supplies left over from when I made this stage. Is that enough?
sure, thank you.
That's so
is-
specific.
This is also turning into like, you know, the thing where like the guy said that he had a penny and then he traded it for a whole bunch of things until he got a house.
Yeah. That's like a chowder
crazy.
episode.
Yeah, too. I think it's like an old like story too, like a
Yeah. I think it's like an old story.
Mm-hmm.
Plus one money.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Take the money.
It was like, what was that?
That was me.
Take the money. Take the money now, you damn frog. I need to solve this case before I get home and watch Oprah.
It was simply a favor.
Don't be silly. You worked hard to get me this rug. I insist.
Wow, thanks.
How are you gonna say no to money when you're being extorted for money? Come on.
How are you also gonna see no money when you get paid for doing a job?
Building stuff. A rug.
Attack the wizard. Long snoot.
Long snoot.
Snoot.
That's fucking
Okay,
cute.
check to see if there's a tail.
Oh. She does not have a tail.
Probably a dog then.
Dog.
Douche.
Dog.
A douche.
Questioning me, huh?
Hi, Ralph.
Hello, small frog.
I managed to drag down some building supplies.
Oh, great. What exciting news. I'd love to use them if you're okay to hand them over.
Of course.
Look at his shoes. Oh, we building?
We building.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Of course, I must pay you for this.
Oh, there's no need. Really, please.
Shh. I won't hear it. Please take our money.
Got one money.
Thank you.
Also, I think you earned yourself the title of honorary pirate.
Wow. Really? Me? A pirate?
Yes, you have the treasure collecting skills of the finest pirates. For this, I must award you a special prize. Here, take this hook. Wow. Okay.
This guy
a
is not even
hook.
a real pirate. This guy is not even a real pirate. He just watched the pirate movies and just.
Let
going
him
on
live his
podcasts.
dream.
Wow. What do I do with this?
You can use it on your hand if you want. Or you can use it for something else. I'm not your dad.
Not yet.
What?
What?
Huh?
Frog detective? Are, frog?
What? What?
Did you mean something by that? Was that a Freudian slip? Did you
The fuck?
frog?
Detective?
Do you want to call Ralph dad? Is there something there?
What?
Do you want me to like make a joke that is not PG-13?
Who writes this?
Sorry, I didn't really know why I said that.
Oh, good. Enjoy the hook. What the fuck was that dialogue?
That was crazy. That
was
was like the one moment I was like, huh?
Huh? Oh damn, it's really a hook. Hello? Norberto! You said bits! Thank you for the bits! Oh, he didn't write anything.
Nah, he's just like, yeah, okay.
Norberto sent me 69 bits. Nice.
After that comment, I don't think I want to know what extra things Frog would write on the notebook about Ralph.
Let's just do her first.
Yeah, it was her, right? That needed the thing for the wall.
She needs
for
the hook, yeah.
Sign. Yeah.
Question me all you like.
I'm back.
You're back.
Yeah, that's how we talk every time I come back inside from like making a mess out of the neighbor's couch.
Hi, welcome back.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm back.
You're back.
Yeah, and like you just see like on my mouth, in my mouth, I have like a little bit of the straw of the neighbor's like the neighbor's patio seat. I just like fuck it up every morning and I come back. Yep. I found you a hook.
Oh, my stars. Thank you. I can fix my sign right away.
That's okay.
Nice.
It just automatically clicked into play. It's like not even animation. It just
No animation. Just boop.
it went like right there.
There we go.
I would like to repay you for this hook.
No, that's okay. I got it for free.
Nothing is free in this world.
Tell me about it.
Just kidding. Our society is really progressive and often things are actually free. As a sign of my gratitude, please feel free to use my house whenever you need. What?
Just walk right in.
What? Whoa!
What?
It's fairly simple, but beautifully decorated at least. I have a phone too.
Oh, you need it for the phone.
Oh, okay.
Dude, her face though, what the fuck?
She looks like she's seen some shit.
Rico's like, that's thanks?
Yeah, imagine if someone brought you a cup of like, I don't know, like the most benign like menial thing as a favor. They're like, hey, you forgot to pick up your mail in the morning, so or like the newspaper was like thrown at or like no actually like, hey, the mailman like put your mail in my mailbox instead, so I brought it to you. And they're like, oh, thank you. Walk right in and do whatever you want with my house.
Literally, make yourself at home. Just walk
Like,
right in.
Literally move in. Like
What the
take
fuck?
everything in my fridge. Just eat it all. I don't
My
care.
house is
Give me a
your
huge
house
favor.
now.
That's crazy. Great. I'll be sure to use it at some point. Thanks for the whole house, Susan.
Norberto's like, are you hitting on me?
Yeah, that would be crazy. Never specify if they were a man or a woman, though.
Oh, she said she saw a van. A lot of people said they saw a van.
They did, but it could have been like a moving van. Maybe?
Yeah, they could just be stupid.
What if the wizard is invisible because he just moved out after getting sucked by a vacuum? They're like, I don't want to live anymore. I don't want to live here anymore. I
Wait,
don't
do
wanna
you
live
think
anymore.
the little weirdo man is the wizard?
Maybe.
He never came back.
Oh boy.
That was-
What?
Like that kind of gives like a horror vibe because he pops in like out just like outside your periphery. on
Yeah,
the
I hated
screen
that.
for, like a second, and then the next time you do the same scene, he's not there anymore.
That's like what happened in Mortuary Assistant.
Oh, and I kept laughing at that.
Yeah, you kept laughing at him.
Yeah, I kept calling him like was that the Enderman from Minecraft?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get why. I just don't get scared by horror. I just laugh at it. I'm more creeped out by games like this having like little creepy details.
Like they're unsettling.
Yeah, like I'm more unsettled by Lobster Cop having a photo of himself and they both stare at the same way.
You know what? That is unsettling though, because they're both just like unblinking.
Yeah, I don't know why that affects me more than like actual internet to scare you.
I will admit though that Mortuary Assistant is like uncomfortable for me to watch because they do like,
Yeah, the bodies, right?
yeah, that's like when you go under the skin for stuff. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
boy, I love questions. Give your 5 money. Take your freaking money.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, detective. How's the extortion going?
I think I've got your 5 money here.
Whoa, for real? I didn't think the extortion would work so quickly.
Oh,
That's excellent news.
I'm really good at being extorted. Yay.
Frog, please. I'll say.
Anyway, do you have the information for me?
I laugh a lot when I'm in denial. Maybe yawn. Oh, sorry. I laugh a lot when I'm nervous. Maybe yawn is just in denial.
No.
No,
not at
yawn's like
all.
actually genuinely entertained.
Like I'm genuinely like. Remember when I played the convenience store horror game, and like you
Yes.
got super scared at the jump scare at the end of like
Bro,
the
that
body
shit
like
was
staring at you.
creepy. That shit was so
And
creepy.
I didn't react at all. I just went, oh hey, my sleep paralysis demon's kind of hot. Remember that?
Yeah, I do. Totally! Last night, I saw the postman drop off a parcel. It was around the time the parade got destroyed. I couldn't see who he was giving it to, but it was someone here in the town. Barney is the postman's name. He's a chill dude. I don't think he'd mind if you called him up. I have his phone number.
May I have it?
Absolutely.
Oh my god, it was a delivery truck.
A phone number.
Thanks for giving me this money. I'm really excited to visit Froggywood.
I'm excited for you to move out of here.
Obviously, I have to wait until the parade is over.
Of course, but be sure to pack your bags immediately after it's over.
See you around, detective. She really
I'm
extorted
sorry.
me for money.
She did. That's why I'm kind of rude, because I'm like, please, that's kind of illegal.
Phone number. He stopped writing stuff for people.
He did. He was like, I'm done with this. I'm too bored now.
Hey, yo, gonna use your phone?
Let's look at the house a little
Aww.
bit. Who's that?
I don't know. It's a heart.
Oh, that's
He
cute.
has hearts.
Oh, there's hearts over everything in the
This
room.
is so cute. Look at her bed. It's so cute.
It is a cute little bed.
What if that's her son?
Aw,
Or it could be her partner too. I don't know. Someone special.
someone special. That's a really cute design idea though, to like have like a little decoration or like a shape on the wall
It is cute.
next to where things go. You know,
It's very cute.
I would want to do that. That's actually a good idea for decoration.
Animal Crossing.
Interior design, yeah. Who should I call?
I have a choice. Shima, why am I not your sub? Like you're not subscribed? I don't know.
Yeah, you have to pay to sub.
I think he knows that.
Oh,
I don't
Really?
know. I don't know, Roberto.
I spent like one whole year on Twitch not realizing what a sub was.
Oh, okay, maybe he doesn't know that. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who should I call?
I have a choice.
I don't have any friends to call. Oh, that's so sad. What the fuck? What about Lobster Cop? Does he count as a work buddy?
Oh my god, he's a sheep! Hello?
Look at the Look at the bobblehead on this dash.
Hi, it's Barney. I have you on speaker.
Hi, Barney.
Hi. Who am I talking to?
Lobster cop.
The fuck? Whoa, really?
No. I was tricking you. Tricked you. Gotcha.
Rats. Who is this? Noodle? Oh, Noodle! Noodle's in the last game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Noodle was that sheep.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, the one that took off the wool
Yeah!
and like was really weird about it for some
Yeah!
reason. That kind of made me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm the detective. I'm calling about an incident that happened last night at Warlock Woods. Oh, there.
Wait, you did subscribe! Hi! Whoa, 6 months, Norberto! Thank
Holy
you!
shit.
Thank you, Norberto, for a 6-month subscription. You're so sweet. Thank you. Now you get to use emotes. Yeah, emotes. Now you can give me head pats. I didn't do it.
Do what?
Whatever you're calling about, wasn't me.
Are you sure?
What did I do?
Last night, someone destroyed a parade which was being set up for the new resident of the town, the Invisible Wizard. I was told you were in the area when it happened.
Oh yeah, I was there. Didn't destroy anything, if that's what you're asking. Was just delivering a parcel.
Who were you delivering it to?
God
God
was her
bless
name?
this man.
What?
God bless this Barney driving a trucker. That's the true spirit of America there, right there, baby. That's right. This truck is what keeps this country alive. Respect that man. Put some respect on his name. Barney.
I
That's
love he has
right.
an earring.
He does? Oh,
Yeah.
that's a cute little detail.
What was her name? Oh, Lola.
Huh. I don't think there's anyone in this town called Lola.
Must have been someone who lives there. The address was on the parcel. Though I can't remember exactly which house it was. Sorry. Lola's a cute name. Hello?
I had to do a bit for that. I had to keep the bit going there. Hold on a second. I just need to do this real quick, okay? I need to do this. Roberto sent the message.
I know. That's smart. I would take a discount too.
Okay. All right. God damn it. Hold on. I keep fucking this bit up.
I don't know what you're trying to do.
Hell yeah. Truckers are the one that keeps this country alive. That's right, brother. I don't know if you could hear that.
I did. I heard something.
Damn it. It would work better on my end if I was streaming. It's like a bit I've done before.
Oh my god, you've done it before.
I've done it before. I recycle bits every day. Do you remember where the parcel was? No. Do you remember where the parcel was sent from?
You like mixed two voices together.
Yeah, I was still thinking of the trucker. That's right, the trucker.
Oh yeah, I deliver a lot of parcels from them. It was from the WizBay.net headquarters. Oh my god, is Lola the wizard? And did she get the shoes that Mandy wanted?
Is that why Mandy trashed the parade?
Bruh.
That sounds really familiar. Where have I heard that name before?
I know Mandy buys a lot of stuff from there, but this wasn't for her.
Do you know what was in the package?
Some sort of shoe, I think. Maybe 2. A pair of shoes.
Did you get a good look at them?
I think that's illegal. It was pretty dark. I have no recollection of really seeing anyone. Not even a face. Oh my god, it's Lola.
Huh. Weird. Warlock Woods is pretty dark, but I haven't had much trouble seeing anyone before.
Me neither. It wasn't much more dark than normal either. All I remember is a blue dress with stars on it.
I'm pretty stumped on the case, Barney. Do you know if there were any clues left behind? A signature on a delivery slip or something?
I didn't get them to sign it, but I remember something dropping over at the entrance to the woods. I tried to call out and tell them, but they stumbled off before I noticed.
At the entrance to the woods, you say? I'll check it out.
Watch it be like something that like magically appeared.
Yeah, you couldn't see until this
Until
exact
now.
moment. Accidentally crashed his van into the decorations, drove away without realizing. Cool guy. Doesn't see who he was delivering to. Lola. Responsible driver had me on speaker. I should search near the Horlock Woods entrance for the thing that dropped. Yeah, that is actually responsible. If you have to take a call when you're driving,
Glasses?
hold. Oh my god, it's glasses.
This must be the thing Barney was talking about.
God bless that man.
The fuck?
They're glasses.
What a wonderful person that was.
Got some glasses.
America, baby.
Oh, they have a name engraved on the arm. The Invisible Wizard.
Amazing.
Well, this is my only clue left. I think I should try and return these to the wizard. She should be in the old house near Carlos's shop.
This is so cute.
By the way, the bit that I wanted to do earlier was there's like a song that I play every time I do the whole like overly American thing. It's a really obnoxious song that just goes, "This is my country, my damn country." Yeah.
Hello? Is anyone home? I found these glasses.
Oh? Ooh?
Is the wizard actually invisible?
Hi?
This is a lot of boxes.
What the is this your door?
You know how when you're like when you're like when you're
broom?
packaging things?
Yeah.
You know how when you're packaging things you put them like
Wizard hat. Wizard hat. Wizard,
wizard
hat.
hat.
Wizard hat.
You know when you like packaging boxes you like stuff everything neatly inside?
No.
You don't?
No.
You just throw them inside, huh?
I mean, I try to snack it neatly. Crab?
Why is there a crab there?
Why does he look like that?
Why he got a nose like that?
What the fuck?
Oh, he's got the little O face, the little O smile. O mouth.
I try to stack it neatly, but it's not that neat. Oh my god.
Well, I was gonna say like, you know
Cat?
when you do
Oh,
that?
that was a cat.
It's a close hanger. You thought that was a cat?
I thought it was a
How?
cattail!
How did you think? Oh, the tail. Okay,
I thought it was a cattail!
Okay, I see. No, but like, what I meant to say is, you see how all of these boxes are there,
Yeah.
and if you're gonna be like responsible with like using up space because you don't want to spend too much money, too many boxes, and you know how they like deliver it to your house, they'll charge you per box or something like that. I don't think there's enough space in this house for everything that would be stacked inside those boxes.
She's a
'Cause
wizard.
that's a lot of boxes.
She's a wizard. She can do whatever the hell she wants.
All right, fair enough. It could be a bigger on the inside case thing.
Hello? Hello?
Huh?
What?
Oh, you made jump with that scream. You. I did not react to the wizard. I reacted to you reacting to the wizard. Burp?
What?
Are you okay, Burp?
Yeah, I didn't think she would disappear.
You like, I was like, whoa.
Huh? It's like a balloon popping. The door?
Oh, the
Whoa.
door.
Was this open before? No, right?
There- Never mind, there is enough space in this house for all those boxes.
This wasn't open before, right?
No. I don't think there was any. I think the boxes were blocking it too.
Oh my god!
Look at them big old peepers.
What the fuck is this face?
Oh my god, he looks like a baby, like you know those chicks that the little baby birdies
Yeah.
that are on the nest, and they have that like when they close their beaks, they have that weird ass look.
Yeah.
He's got that look.
What the actual fuck?
Ah! Who's there?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you.
Oh my god, your face is fucking floating. I hate that. I actually hate that.
I'm the detective.
Oh, thank goodness. You're here to solve the mystery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Q!
That
Q
is
just comes
exactly
back
the
just to put
face.
faces in the chat.
Yeah.
Well,
FaceTime.
I don't know where my glasses are. So solve that as soon as possible, please. Thanks in advance.
I find your glasses, I think. Are these yours?
Ah, I can see again.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
That was so quick. You should get a promotion. I don't remember calling a detective to solve this mystery, but I must have done. Otherwise, why would you be here, right?
Ha. Yeah, totally. Well, no. I'm actually here to solve a different mystery.
Which one?
I don't mean to ruin a surprise, but the town was setting up a parade for you. I'm sorry to tell you that last night someone destroyed it. I've been trying to figure out why. However, I noticed that your house is littered with decorations.
This is so sus.
Oh, and one more thing. You said that you lost your glasses. I found them in the front of the woods. Could it be that you dropped them there by chance at night, trying to pick up the package? Were you so blind that you crashed into every decoration? I was just thinking that, you know. That was the worst Columbo impression I've ever done.
Oh my god.
Where were you last night?
You just default to sounding like Solid Snake.
I do. I don't know. I like Solid Snake voice though.
I was on Whiz Bay. I got some new shoes. I picked express delivery. They arrived last night.
Oh, you're Lola?
Yes. Back to my alibi. I went to pick up my shoes from the delivery guy. And then I dropped my glasses.
Ah.
This face is so fucking funny.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I think someone else must have destroyed the parade. Perhaps one of my enemies.
You have enemies?
Yeah.
Oh.
The guy.
Huh?
Evil guy.
Sorry, what?
Enemy. Evil guy. My enemy.
No. You're gonna have to clue me in on something here for me. See, I know evil guy, you know, my wife talked a lot about that guy. She would just go on and on for hours. He's part of the book club that my wife is actually a part of, you know? And usually she talks about, you know, interesting things like the time they read Huckleberry Finn together. He's a very amicable guy, even though he's got the name Evil Guy. And he doesn't, I don't remember him mentioning anything about battling evil or having enemies that are wizards. So, you know, I was just thinking, you know, that's just a detail that I can't wrap my head around. Why would an evil guy be your enemy if he doesn't have enemies? Evil guy!
Yeah.
Are you making this up?
No, evil dude is really my enemy.
No, hold on a second there. I can't wrap my head around this. You're gonna have to give me a clue. See, um, I have a nephew. You know, he's very adamant about names. You know, lovely kid. Is a Boy Scout. Likes to tie knots. But one thing he told me is that you know, you don't want to mess someone's name up, especially if he's your sworn enemy. I don't know why that kid has enemies. He's just a Boy Scout. But you know, didn't you say before that his name was Evil Guy and not Evil Dude? The, please, text. I'm so sorry.
I was like, are you done? I wasn't sure.
You're like, is this bit over now?
I'm waiting patiently.
No. Oh, you're gonna get what I mean.
Evil guy.
Your enemy.
Yes.
Where can I contact Evil Guy?
Oh, he's not able to be contacted. He's very mysterious and is not available right now. Or ever, even. Anyway, he must have destroyed the parade. Case solved. We did it! Well done. Wow. Too bad he's not able to be apprehended, but at least we can continue with our lives.
Huh.
That's so fucking sus.
Lol. Are you being dishonest to me right now? See, because I go to a deli, you know, I usually order a big bowl of chili. You know,
Yes.
I like to just like move on, please.
I'm really sorry. It was me. It was an accident, I
oh, oh, you're so funny.
Thank you.
You destroyed the parade, didn't you? Holy shit.
I know the prey was me. That's so nice. And I ruined it. When I dropped my glasses, I couldn't find my way home. I was bumping into everything.
Now, see, what a funny thing story there. You know, I went to the deli, you know, down the corner. I usually order a big bowl of chili, you know, and I like to switch it up every day. You know, one day beans, other day without beans. You know, for a variety. You know, you want to keep variety in your diet. Anyway, what happened when you got home?
I had some chips stuck to me, so I ate those. What the fuck?
What? Bro.
And then I just hid.
Why didn't you tell anyone what happened?
I'm so embarrassed about it. I only just moved in, and already I've made a big mistake. I'm a very shy lady, detective. I make myself invisible so no one can see me.
That must be why nobody saw you last night.
Yes, I suppose.
Can you become not visible? Invisible? Visible?
If you insist. Whoa! Are you a frog? Ta-da!
Huh? You're a frog like me?
That's so cute. Yes.
I'm slightly disappointed.
Why? What?
Well, it's just that I had a good joke prepared. I will do it anyway. Okay, so imagine that instead of a frog, you were revealed to be a lizard.
Oh no.
Okay, so you've just been revealed, okay? Pretend.
Okay. It's me, a lizard.
Wow, so you're not an invisible lizard after all.
Ugh.
You're an invisible lizard!
Heh. Yeah, it was a good joke.
That's all.
Detective, are you gonna tell everyone? I brand new. It was a mistake. I'm worried that if you tell everyone what I did, they will be upset.
I think they'd forgive you right away.
But what if they don't? I want to make a good first impression. When we go outside, can you please tell them it was Evil Guy?
But that's a fib.
A white lie, perhaps. But who is it harming, really?
Well, you see, my wife is in the book club with Evil Guy, and it would harm Evil Guy's reputation.
Evil Guy isn't real.
Then who is my wife at the book club with? This is a moral dilemma, Lola. Just like in my favorite episode of Perot. Okay, because it's like Poirot, but it's like it's a parrot.
It's your choice, detective.
Detective Poirot.
Let's face the music.
You know, it's Poirot, but you know, it's because they're animals. They have to do animal-themed names, so his name is Perot. Because it's like a parrot. But it's like it's like it's a good joke. It's clever. It's matching up the setting. Yeah.
Yes. A frog.
Lost her glasses, totally did the crime. No real motive, but still the culprit. Shy lady, a frog. Just moved in, made a big mistake.
Oh,
Lied about.
you were
oh.
too slow. I didn't do it. It did automatically.
Yeah, I could see.
Look at her outfit.
You got the
Hello.
stars.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Lola.
Hi,
Hi,
Lola.
Lola.
I am a frog.
Just like me.
We're so glad you can make it, Lola. I'm sorry that there's been so much commotion trying to get the parade ready for you. Somebody destroyed it last night.
Mary, don't tell her that. We're sorry that someone destroyed it, Lola. The detective has been trying to figure out who did it.
Wow.
Well, detective, have you solved the mystery?
Hope it wasn't me.
I'd be surprised if it was any of us.
I wouldn't. Looking at you, Ralph.
What? Ralph didn't do it. Victor, how many times do we have to tell you?
I just don't trust that guy.
Rude.
I'm not rude anymore, Ralph. I had food.
Wow.
So stupid. I don't think that's how that works. I didn't do it.
Victor is running on like Snickers logic.
For real though.
Well, I guess I'll find out in a moment. Go ahead, detective.
Oh, you get to choose.
Yeah. Who are you gonna be honest, or are you gonna say that Evil Guy did it? The guy who goes to the book club with my wife. You know, he was talking about up a storm about Dostoevsky's War and Peace. Well, I solved the mystery.
Who
Who was
it?
It was me. Lola.
What?
It was an accident. Lola dropped her glasses last night while picking up some shoes she bought on a Whizbay.
Oh my gosh, those are the ones I really wanted. They look amazing.
Lola can't see without her glasses, so she had a lot of trouble getting home last night. She bumped into just about everything.
I'm sorry. I feel awful. I realized what had happened when I had lots of chips stuck to me. I ate them. They were delicious. parade was for me all along and I didn't realize.
I was very scared of your reaction, so she hid in the house out of shame.
Oh, Lola, it's okay. You should have told us. We completely understand. Yeah, Mary destroys stuff all the time.
Yeah, I really do. Last night he tried to vacuum up, so I feel like the parade being destroyed is kind of fine. I thought she was a ghost. That's what they all say.
Heh.
We're all really excited you're here, Lola. We don't need decorations anyway.
I really thought Ralph did it.
Victor!
Victor apologized to Ralph. Ralph, I'm sorry I accused you.
It's okay.
I'm also very sorry. I really didn't mean to destroy the parade, but I should have spoken up when I did. I'm a very nervous lady. Plus, what a terrible first impression.
Not as bad as my first impression.
There's my man right there. Hell yeah.
What did I do? What did you do?
I ran over Mary by accident. What the
God bless that trucker. Mary, you deserve to get put under that damn truck.
Yeah.
Mary, get back under there, Mary. That's right.
That was really painful.
Wow.
The fuck?
They just brush it off so easy. Ha ha.
Should we get this party started? What do you think, Lola?
Yes, please.
Are they
Fucking,
gonna have a dance off?
he fucking ran her over.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh
That
my
happened.
god. Wait,
Oh my
Jan,
god.
The
It's the yeah, from
yeah.
photo, right? Oh my god, it is his favorite band. He had a photo with them.
That's literally so cute.
That's so
They're
yeah,
literally in a fish tank.
They really are.
This is so cute. I'm gonna cry. What the
Man,
fuck are
they
you
do-
doing?
They do be jamming though.
Aww.
The way he wears a hat is so silly.
His head's lumpy.
It is.
Aw, she's so cute.
She's hitting the right now. Holy.
The apple. This is literally so cute.
It is really cute. Hey, shout outs to all these people though.
Why are you wearing it on your face?
He's wearing it on his horn, isn't he?
No, the dog. The dog lady's wearing it on her face.
Yeah, but I mean Victor too.
Yeah, Victor's wearing it on his horn, but that's her face. It's different.
That's weird.
This is so cute.
Thanks for playing.
How
That
did
was
they
so
get? How did they manage to get a whole train in there?
There's a bunch of carts.
It wasn't like a rail thing.
I don't know. I got an achievement called Snitch.
Snitch.
Oh, that's a big ass picture.
He's covered one eye.
With this
Yeah,
band.
that is the band. It
That's
is.
fucking hilarious.
How tall is that fucking band?
I don't know.
Hydration, thank you.
Fraud Detective Crime Solving Agency, Fraud Detective speaking. How may I solve your mystery?
Detective.
Thank you for the hydration. Look, he's baking pizza.
Who?
That picture.
Supervisor.
Oh, yeah, he is.
It's me, the supervisor.
I am aware.
Great job on solving the invisible wizard mystery. That was quite a head scratcher.
Sure was.
I was shocked that the culprit was the wizard herself.
You need to clip that moment, by the way. The fucking run over.
Yeah, the mysteries I'll solve are never what they seem. It's always a misunderstanding or an accident. Nobody is ever malicious on purpose in my mysteries except for Evil Eye. Except for Evil Guy. At one time he was like, We were sharing a bowl of chili at the deli, and he spoke to me about his time, in the war, the Great War, and I'm so glad that crime isn't real.
The crime isn't real.
Crime is not real.
Look at his shoes.
He's got loafers.
He's got loafies. Didn't you get extorted earlier?
Yeah. Yes.
I think that's a crime.
I suppose that crime is real after all.
Your office is called Frog Detective Crime Solving Agency.
You literally thought like Ralph did that his name is Crime.
Stop. That was Carlos.
Oh, Carlos, not Ralph. I'm sorry for putting dirt on your name, Ralph. You did not misunderstand. I'm sorry. Yes.
Detective, why do you believe that crime isn't real?
I was simply exaggerating. Plus, despite my job title, I've never really seemed to be solving crimes.
That's going to change in a moment, I think, Detective.
Oh, super duper.
Super duper.
I just got a call about a doozy of a case, Detective.
That sounds exciting.
It is, but it's also the most challenging case I've ever sent you on. I'm confident in your abilities, but you might need backup on this one.
Oh, like who?
I'm going to send Lobster Cop to help you with the case.
Oh. Really? Lobster Cop handles such advanced cases. Won't I just slow him down?
Nonsense, Detective. You've shown you're a very capable mystery solver. I think you're in the running to be the new #1.
You're making me blush.
You'll be A-okay.
So where am I headed next?
I can't say over the phone, it's too sensitive.
Wow.
Head to the train station. I left a ticket for you there. The train will take you to where you need to be. Good luck, Detective. Do you think you can handle it?
I can handle anything.
Ayo.
Except loss.
Ayo.
Is this gonna be like a little trailer thing?
I don't know, maybe.
After the detective has left,
What?
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
Larry? Is that you? Huh? Hi? That is mine, yes. Oh! Ew!
Oh. Someone stole the notebook.
Ew, that was a nasty looking hand. That was a gross looking hand.
Was it like a flamingo?
I don't know, that was a gross looking hand.
later at the station.
Why would flamingos have hands?
Because there's birds in this series.
That ticket looks like a stick of gum. It's a worm!
It's a worm train.
It's a
No,
worm.
this actually does sound like worm music.
This is actually amazing.
Mhm. Look at that worm.
Ayo! Hi? The detective will return in Cowboy County. Corruption at Cowboy County. That's amazing. What the fuck?
Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed. The noise it made.
Wah, wah.
Wow, wow, wow.
That was amazing.
Was that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Is the menu gonna pop up?
Cowboy Frog Detective? Yeah!
Yeah. That's Frog Detective 3.
Yeah. Nice.
Wow.
That
What
was
a fun little game.
that was spiff. That was nice. That was nifty. Real nice.
Was that a nice little little break from you know was like a nice little refresher after all that time with
Ace Attorney?
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely a nice break.
Mm-hmm.
Something different. Something goofy. Still a long stream, but at least it's something different to, keep things fresh and fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to avoid burnout.
Yeah, for sure. That was a fun stream to listen to. Thank you, Q. I'm glad we could keep you company as you did other stuff today.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Hopefully my bits weren't terrible.
You were having fun.
I was having fun.
Sorry, I only posted faces on occasion. It's okay. Your faces mean the world, so it's okay.
Yeah, and they provided some really funny things for the stream.
Yeah, they were good commentary pieces, so don't worry about that. Like I said, background noise isn't bad. So long as we can keep you entertained, that makes me happy.
Yeah, I mean, it's especially why I stream too.
Hey, Sapphire says the same thing. As usual, thanks for being my background noise while I work from home. 'Twas nice. Thank you for joining, Sapphire. I hope you enjoyed the nifty frog music.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to know? I was with the syndicate with the homies.
Yeah.
And we were talking about like VTuber stuff because Stitch is working on her model, right?
Yeah.
And Stitch just asked me like out of the blue, was like,
You're really quiet right now, sorry.
I am?
Okay, now you're better.
Now I'm better? Okay.
Yeah.
It's because I was holding the mic because I'm kind of putting things away. Stitch just asked me like, what would you do if someone gave you a big dumpy in art?
What?
The question came up like that.
What?
What would you do if someone gave you a big dumpy? Yeah.
Like in fan art?
Yeah, like in fan art.
Oh my god, Gaia. Gaia drops in and that's the question that she hears.
Oh, whoops. Well,
I don't...
It was a question of like, It was a question of like, how do you feel about like that kind of fan art, you know?
Like when people draw art like that, like lewd art?
Yeah,
or
lewd
like
art, yeah. Lewd art, yeah.
Oh, I mean,
and my response was I want only the sexiest art of me. So that when people hop in the stream thinking that I'm gonna be one of those like saison streamers, they just see me being the most unsexiest idiot that dies to the first boss in the game and makes
thanks,
terrible jokes.
Himbo.
Yeah, I
Oh
just want
my
people to be
God.
like, "Yo, I like this art," and then they pop in and they just hear me go, "Ah!" They just hear me go like that.
That's not where I thought
Perfect.
this conversation was gonna go, but I can see it now. It makes sense
Yeah.
now.
I wanted to say that because I wanted like I'm very much more R-rated to your PG-13, right?
Yes.
So
You're
like
correct.
yeah, so like me having that kind of energy, but at the same time being a fucking you know how I am, right?
Yes.
And so like I wanted to tell you because it would be like a funny contrast between us, where you're just like all very like you keep a very nice clean vibe,
Yeah.
and I come in with like I'm just like the messiest bitch out there, you know?
Rico's like, I misunderstood the initial question. I mean,
Oh,
I think I did too, but
I
I
Yeah.
realized what you were trying to do after a while.
Yes, yeah.
But I was like, I'm sorry, what?
Just the question kid was really funny
My
too. I was just
dumpy? Like,
what
sir,
if-
my dumpy's off limits.
Wait. Oh, you thought I was asking about you?
No, like just like the question itself, and I didn't realize like
Oh.
what you were trying to go with it. Like I didn't know what kind of conversation you
Oh.
were trying to go with, like
No,
dumpy.
no, that's exactly how Kachi said it. Like, what if someone drew you with a big dumpy?
I know, but like I didn't understand what you were trying to do with that question, so that was like,
I know it's a really funny way to phrase the question.
sends you a
No.
dump.
Yeah, sends you a dump. I lived in a dump. I lived in a satellite for 4 years, and it was a dump because the only thing I could do was like shoot like trash into space.
Okay, but Rico lives in a trash can.
Oh really?
Rico has their own trash can. What Andre says, what did I come back to?
I don't know.
That's a good question. We finished Frog Detective, so there's that.
We sure did, yeah.
I don't know what else happened. We never know. I just kind of show up.
We're DMing people dumps. Yeah. Just like drop a PNG of like the local garbage disposal unit. That's what we're doing right now.
That's such a funny way to phrase it, though. What would you do if someone drew you with the dumpy?
It is a funny. I mean, Kaitra's is funny like that.
Yeah, she is. She is. I just really didn't know where you were trying to go with that conversation, so I was like
it's like Kaitra's is the same kind of entertaining that like would translate well into just like streaming in general.
It's because
The
she's a
same with-
zoomer.
Okay. Being a zoomer qualifies you instantly to be a streamer. is that what
No,
you're
but they
saying?
just have that like, they just have that personality because like, of the way, I don't know how to say it. It's just like how like people only want to watch short form content. That's what zoomers do. That's what they're used to. So they're more
Yeah.
like used to creating short form content and stuff like that versus people who were like making video essays like, you know, a few years ago. So it's just like that's all they're exposed to. So it's like I don't know. It's like what is it?
Short attention span.
Well, it's short attention span, but I'm trying to say like it's kind of just like what's popular trends with zoomers a lot.
Well, yeah.
If that makes sense, you know?
Yeah, that does make sense.
So like a lot of trends come out of like zoomers. Talk your shit, Zoomer. We don't like these zoomers. I'm a zoomer though.
Hey. Kaitrus and Burb are both zoomers that will not allow zoomer shit talk in this place.
But I should talk other zoomers too.
No. Not even.
How do Rico's like, how do we get here?
No,
I don't know. I took a 20-minute nap before stream. I wasn't ready, okay?
Especially because Kaitrus is like the biggest zoomer.
Oh, Pinku is too though.
Yeah, they're both like zoomer coded.
Dude, Pinku says stuff. Pinku sends me stuff on my other Twitter, and I'm like, why would you send me this? Rico says, sorry kids, I'm old and struggling.
Pingu just sends me like funny looking emojis.
I love Pingu. I miss Pingu.
Pingu's great.
I miss Pingu.
But yeah, like Kaitrus has like the energy that like naturally translates to being entertaining as a streamer.
Yeah.
Like you.
Oh, thank you.
Well, of course. Why do you think I support y'all?
I'm also old. Andre said that. Andre said he's also old.
You're also kind of old, Grammy.
Me?
Yeah, you
I'm
have
old in a
little bit-
different way.
Yeah, your abuelita energy.
I want to retire.
You want to retire
I really do.
with your abuelita energy.
Yes.
You got the look. You got the candies too.
I want to retire. Shima, you
Yeah.
have grandma energy. I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. I do have grandma energy.
I told you, you know. And then you call me a grandpa.
Because you are a
Like-
grandpa.
Well,
I don't think grandpas talk about dumpies. Do you? Huh? Am I truly a
Did you
grandpa, huh?
say, do you?
Huh? Do
Okay,
you, huh?
you were quoting someone talking about a dumpy, though.
Well, yeah, but I also mention it, you know?
Jan is the chaotic grandpa. Okay, but that doesn't, like, erase the fact that you, like, sit in a rocking chair.
Oh my god. And I also like read magazines
You read
on
newspapers, right? Like
and
printed news.
yeah, on the
Yeah.
porch
Uh-huh.
with the
Yeah.
rocking yeah. Mhm.
Uh-huh.
You just see me there with just like in cat form, just swinging on the rocking chair with the newspaper
That
just
sounds so
on the
cozy, though.
yeah. It is cozy.
Do you
Just
know what
see
I
me there.
do?
What do you do?
I take naps at 3 p.m.
That
Like
is
my
also very grandma
like
energy.
my
Yeah.
actual grandparents. That's what they do every single day.
Wow.
I don't nap at that time every single day, but when I do, it's amazing, and I can see why they do it.
You can already. You're like, man, I can't wait for this to be a real thing.
Dude, I'm so ready to retire. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
I want
No.
to retire.
Like the most, the funny part is that my grandparents, my grandparents are like super energetic. Like my grandpa never stopped working until like they forced him to.
My grandpa's also super energetic too. He like still rides the bicycle to go to the grocery store and stuff. He just also likes to nap at 3 p.m.
Yeah. But I mean, in the sense that my grandpa just like wakes up early
That's also
and
true.
goes to sleep late.
Oh,
Never naps. I'm like amazed by them.
siesta culture. Man, I wish we had siesta culture.
We don't even have siesta culture.
I wish
though.
we did. My grandpa just breaks his computer 20 times a day and then disappears for hours. Where does he go?
Where does he go?
What?
Does he disappear into the computer?
Into the void.
Is he like surfing in the World Wide Web?
His email sucks him in.
He's like on a surfboard, just like cruising along the highway, the internet highways,
Bruh.
being a super totally rad grandpa.
The Indian grocery store? He just leaves. He just
He's just
leaves. Goodbye.
My grandma actually, she just used to like go to the domino park to play dominoes.
That's so cute.
Yeah, she has like a little wooden card box with
That's
like the
so cute.
with the domino bones. They look all meticulously lacquered and shit, you know? Like
Uh-huh.
really fancy You know how pieces for like mahjong look like?
Yeah.
Like that fancy.
Oh,
for
that's
the
nice.
dominoes.
Those are nice.
Yeah.
I when I was
Mhm.
younger, like when I was like 7, maybe like really young, I visited my grandpa and we stayed there for a while. And every morning
Mhm.
he would ride his bike to like the grocery store and he would bring back like a bag of conchas. Like I don't think he even knew what they were. He just knew they were like sweetbread.
Yeah.
And so every day I had like conchas. I had so many conchas.
Did you drink them with any? Did you eat them with anything like to drink?
No, I don't think he really had anything to drink. So it was just like bread.
Every morning before going to school, when we were able to afford it, my mom every like I think Sunday would go to the store
Uh-huh.
and buy like a bag of like sweet bread from the bakery
Mm-hmm.
and would put it in the fridge. Which I know a lot of people don't store bread in the fridge.
Dude, storing bread in the fridge makes it last forever.
Exactly, but that's the reason she did it. And like every morning, I would wake up and I would eat like a sweet bread with like a glass of milk before going to school.
See, that's the thing. I don't drink milk.
Oh, you don't?
No.
I forgot you got the weak stomach.
No, I don't actually. I just don't like milk.
Oh, you don't like milk?
I just don't drink milk.
Would you drink it with baby? Would you eat it with baby juice?
What?
Would you eat the bread
Oh, okay. I was
while
like,
you drink baby juice.
I was like,
I don't mean mix milk with juice. What
I
is
know,
that?
I was like, would I eat my milk with juice? I'm like, huh?
I'm not telling you to make pilk or like jilk, apparently.
Disgusting.
No.
No, I probably no. If I were eating bread, I probably would pair it with like something milky. So sometimes like if I eat cookies or something like something sweet, I do crave like milk, but I just don't drink milk usually. Like even if I eat milk like curdled milk, no, that's gross.
Hey, cheese curds are delicious.
So curdled though, like when I hear
Curdled milk?
curdled milk, I think like
Yeah, I know, like old rotten milk, yeah.
or like when you cook it, like when you're trying to make a sauce, like a cream sauce, and
Uh-huh.
you use milk. If you cook it too long, it curdles.
True. But then again, you can take that out and make yogurt with it.
Yeah, but I want to make a pasta sauce, so I can't.
Yeah, but I want to make yogurt. Next time, I'm gonna put the milk curds aside so that I can make yogurt. And then the rest can be used for the sauce. Also, my grandma used to have this little tin, you know, the
cookie tin,
cookie tin with like
the sewing stuff.
you would think, but she actually had the cookies in
Oh,
there.
that's nice.
That's the shocking thing about it. Like that's the thing that surprises a lot of people. It's like,
I think my grandparents use something similar.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't remember if they actually have like supplies in there or if it's cookies, but I feel like we've had that jar or that tin.
it's like very ubiquitous grandpa
is.
things.
It is.
It's really funny too because like they're like it was like a specific brand of cookies that are like kind of like a Hispanic brand, and the name of it was surtido, which just means assortment. I mean.
Oh,
And it was basically like assortment of cookies. Like you know how the ones that you think of like picture usually is like the red tin that has like buttermilk cookies in it, or butter cookies, I guess. But the assortment cookies, like the tin that had that was it was like butter cookies, but also like little wafers, the ones with the little cream filling and like a little sandwich, like a little small sandwich. That were like strawberry and chocolate, and then like some random ass cookies that look like checkerboards and everything, like all of that. Like there were so many types of cookies in there. And one time she got me a tin for it for Christmas, and I like had it on my lap like as like a gift for like, you know, when we were unwrapping presents on Christmas, right? And she was like, yeah, this will last you a month. And I ate all of it while everyone was opening the Christmas gifts.
Bro,
I like sweet things a lot when I was a kid. For some reason, I don't
inhaled
anymore.
those cookies.
I straight up was just like, I was just sitting. I think they had like a home movie of it
You
on
just
VHS.
inhaling cookies?
No, like the funny part is like they like all of my cousins and shit like unwrapping gifts, and then they just pan the camera to me in the corner, and I'm just like they're like eating, like munching the cookies like one at a time, like hum 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 hum.
That's so cute though.
I was just like sitting there staring at them, opening boxes, just eating them like they're fucking,
That's
I don't
actually
know,
really
like
funny though.
like sesame seeds or something.
Just inhale the cookies.
Just eating them, like no milk, nothing. Just
Just-
straight up eating the cookies.
That's so funny though. Okay. I'm gonna turn in for the night. Hang on, let me check something. Is there anyone I want to raid tonight? I should get better at raiding, but you know, comes with the mood.
Yeah. Oh, actually,
Yes.
I am gonna be streaming on Wednesday. If I could just do that right now.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
That's tomorrow.
Wednesday?
Tomorrow.
Is tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. I meant Thursday.
Oh. Wow.
Wow. This is what I mean. Why I prefer like just saying
Just show
randomly
up.
tweeting that I'm live. Yeah. I'm gonna be returning to Pro Diaz.
Oh, I do remember that one.
Yeah, the shooting game.
Yeah, I remember that.
The boomer shooter.
You liked it though.
Yeah, I like boomer shooters because I am a boomer. Or a nong nai. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be playing on Thursday.
You are an Ongwai. You're right.
9 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Ayo.
All right, that's about it.
Do you want to do the sign off?
Sure. Who are you gonna rate though?
What was I gonna do? What?
Who are you gonna rate?
Oh, I'm not gonna rate anyone. I'm too lazy to.
It's just straight up like I'm gonna look for who it is. Oh, never mind. I don't.
I have to be drawn to someone to rate them. I'm not drawn to anyone tonight. It's just like a feeling. I don't know. It makes me feel special too. So I'm gonna pass for it tonight.
It makes you feel special.
It makes you feel special when it's like the right day to raid someone. I'm like, yeah, I'm in the mood for it. I'm not in the mood for it today. We're gonna go to bed.
Yeah, so anyway, all right. So this has been Shima and Yonder. And we were love tonight, but now love is over. Good night, nesties and starlings.
Bye bye. Thank you so much for joining. I will see you on Thursday for Nancy Drew. Bye bye.
Bye.